We live. We live.
We
What's the
live.
word,
Where
man?
the
Back
intro at, bro?
the intro. I
I
don't know
couldn't.
where that
We
intro.
the
We gotta get that
intro.
intro back. You gotta send me that intro back so I can have it on here. What's the
Nah,
word,
bet.
man? We back at it. Another pod, man. I'm the host, Trey Ball. I know how you feel me. Know how I'm coming, Trey Ryan on IG. Feel me? To my left, I got Mr. Talking Shit, D Stu. You feel me? How
What
you what,
happening,
gang?
bro? What happening, bro? What's
Niggas
going
locked in.
down? Yeah, see, I got my play hat on today. We
Oh
gonna get
man.
into that later, though.
Bottom left, we got Lil Nasty Nate, Lil D Mace. How you what, gang?
Tiny y'all. Hell what, pod? What's up, gang?
What's the
Oh shit,
word,
my
man?
fault. Shout out to my brother too while we at it.
Shout out my
But go
brother,
ahead,
man.
gang. My fault.
Long
Yeah,
On,
live
real
the
man. You know
rap.
brother,
what's going
man.
on, cuz.
Come on,
Come
man.
on.
Shit stamped, shit been stamped. You feel me?
Easy.
Then to my bottom, the bottom right, you feel me? I got KJ Coleman, K Cole. How you what, gang?
Man, chilling, man. God, peace, prosperity, protection, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Let's get it going.
Real rap, man. How niggas feeling today, man?
All is well, bro. I'm chilling, bro. Feeling good.
I
It's a
thought a
good hump
motherfucking
Chilling,
day,
chilling,
bro.
chilling.
Glad God woke me up this morning, brother.
I thought a motherfucking tornado. I was a little worried earlier.
Yeah, man. We made it through.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell
Bro,
y'all, Shorty came through like, hey,
Well,
a tornado coming. I'm like, what you mean? I'm sleep with my son and shit. And he come through, she come home like, hey, Dion, get up. Hey, we gotta go to the bathroom, and so we don't got nowhere to hide for the tornado.
bathroom was
oh, man.
I'm like,
crazy.
what the fuck?
Nah, I ain't never
I'm
count.
like, look, me and my son sleep. You about to go, you trying to take a nap?
Oh, my mama sleep through it type shit.
Boy.
And then I posted on my story, she knocked out. I'm like, see, that's all you gotta do, cuz
Oh, my
just
mama.
chill.
The whole house shook. That's how I know. I'm like, what the fuck?
My
Then the
Yeah,
parents
I was
trees
caught
and
smack
it.
dead in
everything.
that. I was smack
See,
dead in that shit, bro.
see, niggas got to
At
know
work,
when to
bro.
walk
That's
off the job, bro. Niggas got to know when to
mama, bro.
leave.
It was like, bro, I'm driving and it was like seconds later, boom, like rain, wind, shit
Yep.
going
And right,
everywhere. I'm like, yeah,
right at that
cuz it's time to
moment, I
clock.
would have turned right back to where I came from. Bro.
Yeah, you
Hey, I
know
clocked
me.
out right there.
You said,
Hey, how I got out of my last delivery job. Hey, it started raining and shit. Look, I brought that shit right back. I
This
said,
nigga, I,
I think you should handle it the rest of the day. Best believe that was my last day for sure.
oh yeah, no,
hey,
it's over. I don't
that's a
play.
cool little story time, bro. That's a cool little story time. This nigga fried.
Oh,
Wait, y'all was together?
we worked
Bro, we
at the
working at
same
the same.
place.
He's at Amazon.
No, that's insane, bro.
But I had to, but the rain, rain and delivery just don't go together, bro.
Shit, none of
That's
that
a
shit go
fact.
together. The moment I see some shit I don't like, I'm going right to the crib.
Bro,
Niggas
I
already
swear
know.
I saw a traffic cone fly in the air, bro. I'm like, yeah, it's over. Let me get
A
Nah,
the fuck
traffic
on.
that's,
cone.
that's crazy,
A
cuz.
traffic cone.
Yep.
So you was damn near in the tornado,
I
cuz.
thought I was in it. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was in it when the house started rumbling and the Wi-Fi and the T everything shut off. I said, "Oh, I ain't even know what to do. I ain't gonna cap
I
shit.
was I was literally just getting out the shower. She like,
If niggas gonna die, we gonna die.
yeah,
Fuck
bro,
it.
it's a tornado. I'm like, oh man,
Yeah, see.
I looked out the window, I seen the trees flying. I'm like, oh yeah, it's over with. We
You
damn
seen a
near
tree? That
cooked.
was a tree
You
flying.
seen the tree flying good.
Not like
Wait, a
flying,
tree.
but the
Oh,
feel me, the wind blowing the
what type
tree
of
hard
Wizard
as
of the
fuck. I'm
Oz
like,
shit you
oh
got going
shit.
on, gang? It was trees and. No, I get what you saying. That's what happened. The tree started smacking my window. The branches and shit.
Yeah.
No, that's wild, man. We gonna go ahead and jump right into it, man. NBA trade talks. The biggest official trade that's happened so far in this offseason, I guess, for everybody else that's in offseason, is Desmond Bain to the Magic. You feel me? He got traded
Mm-hmm.
for pick 16. Magic give up pick 16, 2026 first, 2028, 2030 first, Caldwell Pope and Cole Anthony to acquire Desmond Bain. How y'all feel about that move, man?
Man, I love it. I'm just being honest. I love it. I love it for them. I think you said in a group chat earlier that that was the worst shooting team in the
This season,
NBA.
yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
season
Yeah.
at least. And to add Desmond Bain, a guaranteed 20-point shooter. I think he shoots 42% from the three. And I
Hmm.
think he's very consistent for them. And to add him with Wagner and Paulo, I think them two alone is just, oh my goodness.
Yeah, they had
Nasty
duo
work.
for sure.
And then if you can get D-Bane to be consistent, I just kind of look kind of scary to me if we're being honest. And then I see a lot of people talk about the picks and stuff. I think with the picks for me, Orlando's been in a draft, I think the last decade at least. The amount of draft picks that they accumulated over the years is just
Mm-hmm.
I think his thing went down.
Oh,
Technical
man.
difficulty. But nah, yeah, definitely like what he was saying. That's how I feel the same way. I'm more settled on understanding somebody, getting somebody that's consistent rather than banking on a draft pick to be somebody in a sense.
Facts.
Like
And they
I
got
like
a good core already.
yeah, they got a good core. So he adds to what they do. I think he could take a little bit of pressure off Paolo. I think the Celtics was actually struggling with them. I think the biggest thing was at some point the Celtics was able to pack it in and made him and Franz become shooters. And I think that's ultimately where they went wrong. Like where it started falling off for them. But I think he's a consistent shooter. Like I say, he's like 26. I seen like 26, 27 or something. So
Yeah.
young. They'll have for a few years. I think they can make a push. He competed in the West. He gonna be on the East now. I think they got better. But the biggest thing to me is they didn't give up Anthony Black. I seen a lot of teams try to pick him up. I was surprised they didn't let him go in that deal. They let Cole Anthony, who's more of like already kind of established himself in the league. Anthony Black is kind of trying to, this is his first year getting some minutes. Yeah, getting some minutes.
But maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's their strategy with that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they want to
developing
see
him
what he can
with
do.
that core.
Yeah, and then even then though, Desmond can be, because technically Anthony Black is him and Cole Anthony both is the backup point guards. So essentially, you really don't need one. But if you bank on one, I bank on Anthony Black at the higher upside. He's like 6'6". I think he was the one guarding Tatum, if I'm not mistaken. He guarded Tatum, did a good job. So I'm taking the one with the higher upside with being able to defend and score. And then D-Bane could come and play the 1 and 2. He kind of did that in Memphis when Ja went down, in a sense. So,
yeah, I was going to touch on that
I was gone, but I'm back.
But it ain't they just getting a shooter who just sits in the corner and just waits for the ball and shooting three. I mean, we've seen D-Bane create for himself. We've seen him create for others. We've seen him space the floor. We've seen him play defense. Could be a little better, but I do think they got better with that pick. So I'm excited to see what they do for sure.
I think they made the playoffs being the worst shooting team in the NBA. I think it's going to get a little bit more scary next year, this upcoming season.
Without a doubt.
And then KCP, I think looking at what you did have, like speaking on what they gave up, like I talked about Cole Anthony coming off and being a scorer, but I think KCP had his worst shooting year for the Magic this year. So kind of swapping him out because he was supposed to come and kind of be a floor spacer, defender, 3-and-D type of guard for them. So to get rid of him and acquire somebody that can actually hit the three at a high level, off the dribble and off the catches, like we just talked about, gonna be kind of deadly for them, man.
Nah, facts. That helped them tremendously, and I think they still got Anthony Black that made strides this year that people don't really talk about. I think Wendell
I was
Carter.
just talking about that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. I missed it.
Yeah, you was out.
A little bit. My fault, gang.
Nah, you
Wendell
good.
Carter made strides this year. I just think Jonathan Isaac. I think if he keep pushing, I don't know. I always liked him from the start, but injury really derailed.
He like a 6'10" defender.
No, fact, they just got a lot of big guys.
Do they still got Mo? Do they still got Mo or no? Or my chip?
Wagner. His brother.
Oh, he tore his ACL.
Yeah, so he should be coming back this year though. He tore his shit early.
They I ain't gonna lie, Magic low key tough. Now looking at that, like I wasn't really tapped in with them, but I knew Wagner and Paolo was, they dynamic duo over there or whatever. But adding Bane to that is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Now looking at it, like, damn.
No,
exactly.
They
now, so
cool.
does this make Bane the because you got Banchero and Wagner, so does this make him the third?
No, he's the bailout guy.
Or definitely the third.
He got to be. He got to be.
Yeah, he definitely the bailout guy.
There, you
So yeah, that's great to have.
I think
with
that's the biggest
This is
thing.
good.
Yeah, I think like we talked about, we kind of spoke on that in the group chat. Like I think a lot of people is making moves for people to fit what they kind of have already. I don't think nobody's looking for anybody to come take over. It's essentially like what can help us get over the hump. Like as far as like, okay, not taking our whole team away, but who can come in that we can acquire that can be a part of what we already doing and keep us rolling. I think like Desmond Bain can do that. That's why we kind of people saying that they overpaid, but like we spoke about the age, he's 26, 27 is not really an overpay because you know what you're getting out of him. You've already seen what he's done rather than relying on a 2026 first round and having somebody come in that could be a bust regardless of how they play in college or what they did in high school. He's already established. He's already, proven that be one of the best shooters, been on the playoff runs. He's been there already. So I'm fine with giving up on a 19-year-old coming in the league and having D-Bane come and be a part and help us get over that edge. But my main two guys is still going to be Franz
facts.
Paulo.
I think with those, I did some digging. I think the contracts, they needed the contracts to add up too, because they just paid KCP, but D-Bane just also got paid 100 and something mil.
Yeah.
And KCP and Cole Anthony ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry.
Yep. And I seen that they all on contract to like 2029. Desmond, Franz, and then this summer Paulo finna get a bag.
Because he literally just got paid. He got like 3-4 years guaranteed.
Yeah, he finna get that rookie extension. So and then everybody else paid up to 2028. So you good literally, for investment for the next 2 years.
Right. Now on the flip side of that,
go ahead, Kay. I was about to just say everybody that they got, they drafted. Besides D-Bane,
we touched on that.
Outside of, I think the whole team they drafted for real.
Their core.
Yep.
We were saying that's why they was keeping Black.
Instead
of Anthony.
Higher upside. Yep, he could defend. I think if I'm not mistaken, he guarded Tatum, right?
That's who was guarding. I wouldn't say the whole game or nothing like that. I know.
Bro, he was the primary defender when he got in on Tatum.
Who? Cole?
Anthony Black.
No.
Anthony Black.
Anthony Black was.
Another sleeper, Jalen Suggs.
He was hurt all year. He is coming back. I forgot about him.
Before he got hurt.
I forgot about him.
Before he got hurt.
Nice. He was a lottery pick, wasn't he?
Of course.
Yeah. You remember him hit the half court shot, nigga jumped on the Gonzaga, all of that.
Yeah, bro, light skinned nigga. Yeah, that's
remember your dad went crazy. We was watching the news at your crib.
But I was gonna say on the flip side of that for Memphis, doesn't that leave Memphis like a lot of cap space in terms of acquiring somebody? From this trade.
Yeah. I think Memphis is gonna blow up. That's kind of how I kind of spoke on that earlier, like before this shit even happened. I think this shit.
What you mean gonna blow up?
I think they're going into a full rebuild. I think you are like once you fire your head coach, you kind of gotta think he was winning games and he gets fired because of they felt he didn't have like the culture he was building over there. Once you start seeing that shit, they getting rid of that shit. And I think the biggest problem is as much as people don't respect, I think losing Dylan Brooks hurt because he was a good leader for that locker room, regardless of his talents and everything else. He was a leader. When you took him away, that shit, I mean, they still competed, but it kind of hurts. And then you got rid of the coach. And then now, like I was going to put on the screen.
Marcus left, for sure.
Who's Marcus? Who Marcus?
Marcus Smart?
Yeah, he got it on mute.
Yeah, Marcus Smart.
Yeah, Marcus too. Wait, Marcus Smart?
Yeah.
But Dylan was like
he was there in Memphis. Yeah, I'm tweaking.
Yeah, he was, but I don't think that nigga had a big role. I think he kind of got benched.
I thought
Dylan was like Draymond in a sense, though.
Yeah, he's always the leader. He was the leader guy.
Isn't he still on Memphis?
Nah, they sent
Did he
his
get
ass
traded?
to the Wizards.
What happened to Marcus Smart?
They sent his ass to the Wizards. He kept getting hurt.
I thought he was good in Boston because
they sent him to the Wizards. Damn.
Remember him and JJ got on the same team and everybody was talking about it.
Oh.
That's when JJ was coming off the defensive player of the year conversations. I don't know if he won it yet or not, but I know that's when they traded for him.
Yeah. So speaking of trades, let's get into some of the trade rumors that's going around. Originally, I remember we had a conversation in the group chat. Originally, I was saying I wanted to see LaMelo go to the Magic. Obviously, they had a different vision. It makes sense with Jalen Suggs coming back. You already got a future point guard. You already got that type of player where you don't got to go pay and max out and, like you said, ship out picks and everything else for you essentially have 4 with him, with Suggs already being there, Cole Anthony, like you got 3 already there, so you really
Yeah,
didn't need to make that push. So,
one of
but
them
how y'all
gotta go.
feel with the rumors? LaMelo might be going to LA Clippers. Jaren Jackson having conversations with the Knicks, and then obviously it's been talks of KD to the Spurs, and then as of today, I seen some stuff about Giannis to the Spurs. Is any of these moves you think is reasonable, or even you think it'd be a good fit for any of these teams to make this move?
So let's go on the road. Let's do Melo. Y'all see Melo in LA? What you gonna ship Harden out? Go, Mace. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you gotta give up something for Melo though. Like he low key, he's super young and he tough. Like he gonna score all 3 levels of the ball. You feel me? He ain't really play D, but he can still give you damn near a triple double or 20, 30. You feel me? Any given night. So
he's more of an off ball pass. I think like
facts.
passing.
Yeah, he's a passing lane genius for sure.
I think more of that rumor is just them trying to get back to LA. I think that's the biggest dream for the dad and everybody.
Enzo,
right?
Thinking because his dad just
Zoe the one that leaked it, bro.
They trying to do the duo. Yep, Zoe did say it.
Zoe leaked it. That's why I was like, damn, it's coming from him.
Okay.
Jello rapping, man.
Yeah,
but
he can play the game.
Am I shipping him? It depends on what you get.
That's why I say if D-Bane is 26 and he got.
I think Melo Rufus.
Melo ain't 25.
They
so
gonna
want
have
the
to
franchise.
Give a couple people.
Harden gotta go. Harden gotta get up.
Yeah, it might be Harden.
Are you moving Powell?
They might give up
Zubac.
Harden.
They already got a big in the
I'm
Hornets.
trying to keep Kawhi and Zubac. Everybody else.
What's the little boat?
Yeah, everybody else is up. Who?
Damn, he the shooter. Fuck, I can't. He the Clippers.
What you call it? You talking about Bond?
I wouldn't move Powell.
Boggy.
Yeah, Powell. They probably give him. They might get rid of Powell.
I'm not giving rid of Powell.
How?
I mean, you might have to. I mean, that's cool. I'm fine. I'm fine with giving up Powell. I'm not gonna lie. If you keep Kawhi and Zubac, I'm fine with giving up Powell.
Yeah, I'm cool with everybody else.
Because you only probably got like 2 more years of Harden. So I'd much rather you getting a younger Harden in a sense, bro. I mean, Harden's probably around like 18, 20 a game, 9 assists. That's like, that's decent. But like,
I don't know. I wouldn't give up Powell, bro. I don't know. He's a
you
good.
Gonna have to. You have to give up something. They ain't taking just random.
I know, bro.
They giving up LaMelo Ball, bro. They not gonna just give up no random. Like they not gonna just take no. You feel me? Random bum, cause they gonna want something, a piece from them. You feel me? Like it gotta make sense.
You're not getting Zubac because you already got Mark Williams.
Yeah, it gotta make sense, bro. You gotta think about it.
Nah, yeah, I'm with y'all. I just love his game.
Yeah,
I think it'll be fine.
He nice for sure. But
I think it'll be fine. But he's not as effective with Kawhi, so I think it's a good move for him to go and get a bigger role.
I was about to say. I was gonna say. I feel like he can go shine.
I see it.
Powell definitely got to get up out of there. He's definitely one of them.
When Kawhi's playing, he's more like a 10, 15 point scorer. When Kawhi's gone, he's 20, 25. He can explode. He
so that's on any team. He can. Like,
I mean, you put him on the Hornets, the nigga might be all-star over there. Shit,
yeah, he can shoot.
Them niggas be over there shooting.
He should have been an all-star this year, but we ain't gonna get that.
They just be over there chucking shit. Miles Bridges and Melo just take turns over there. Then Brandon Miller start hitting shots. Shit, everybody start chucking.
He got in the fold too. He started chucking them motherfuckers too.
Yeah, they all chucking. They beat the Suns and then they lost one. But shit, the motherfuckers beat us every time, bro. Just shot chucking, bro.
That just a walk in the park at this point.
Yeah, we asked, but then we got KD to the Spurs. Obviously, I think that's I think the team would be crazy. Getting it done, I think, is going to be the hard part of making that reality. But if I'm the Spurs, what I'm willing to give up, like I said, I think the package they offered for KD, like we kind of spoke on it last night, the package they offered was kind of ass. But if I can add to it, I'll add Sohan or Sochan, whatever his name is. I mean, I don't know what else, bro. I mean, pick 14, Devin Vassell. Sohan, I mean, what? They want Shan Petty. They already getting Devin Vassell. I mean, Keldon Johnson, maybe. But, I mean, you already given up pick 14. I feel like in this draft, I think first round is kind of going to be – I think in this draft, first round to early second round can be like so shit. Like once you get out of the top 10, even 7, a lot of these dudes is pretty much like they can go anywhere. So it's kind of like at 14, I might get somebody that was worth 8 or 9. At 20, I could have got somebody that could have went 10. So it's kind of like at 14, you can get, like I said, for the Suns right now, you don't have a established big. I get somebody like Derek Queen I can invest in if he's still there. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, but I'm not giving you pick 14 and 2 and 6 players, bro. Like,
no, we just gotta cut the shit. They want Fox or they want fucking Castle.
I don't know. I mean, the deal is,
It's
I mean,
either,
would I give up Castle?
not,
Me
like,
personally,
if
that's because I'm biased for
I'm
KD.
the Suns.
but-
I'm not selling for a fucking draft pick. This is KD. This is somebody that I leaned on whenever D Book not
I'll
having
give-
a good night.
I'll
This
give
is
Castle
a
before
27-point
Fox.
scorer. I'm not selling for a rookie.
I know for sure that the Spurs.
Hell no. Hold on, K. Hell, I don't know.
You said what, K?
Damn.
He said he'll give up Castle before Fox. I think Castle is a 6'6", basically 3 guard. He can play 1 through 3.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't
D
know,
Fox
bro.
is gonna be
Reigning
D Fox.
rookie of the year, all that.
Yeah, D Fox gonna be D Fox. He always gonna be 20-6 or 20-5.
I think D Fox
but
25.
I think that shit can be replicated, bro.
Bro, I feel like the Spurs, they really one superstar away from being.
What's
a problem.
replicated?
So,
I think 20-5 can be replicated, bro. 23-5 can be, and this generation of NBA, 23-5 can be replicated, bro.
True, but
I mean,
I'm
you get
looking at
Dylan-
how he gets. I'm looking at how he gets. I mean, if we talking about speed, and if we talking about him, because you know how we talk about the Pacers and their pace and what they do on the fast break. D Fox do that by himself.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if you can. Who else can really replicate that where a single
No, I
player
don't
can
think
do
so.
that?
I'm saying the points though, like
amount
the
of
way he
pressure
play.
put on the
But
defense.
that ain't gonna matter if you got getting KD. I mean, we ain't really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. Like the stuff that he do, I think it can be. I'm not downplaying him. I'm a big fan of D. I've been watching him since he was in high school. I'm saying like if I'm banking on 23-5, I think somebody can give me that, or that could be broken down and found upon. But I think he's a part of what they want to do coming up.
I don't
coming
think
up.
it's
So
easy to
I don't
come
think
by.
they moving him. I don't see them trade for him late into the season, and then they kind of throwing a white flag like, all right, we just gonna wait after him and
I think
Victor
they
got hurt.
saw Wemby. I think they saw Wemby dominated. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he got hurt, but him and Fox kind of got hurt, so they throwing a white flag. But I don't think they willing to trade him after like 10 games, 6 games. I think he played. I don't even know if he played 10.
Right.
Probably like 6 or 5 games, and then so I think he a part of the key piece. So I don't know. I mean, I don't see them moving Castle either. Like I said, if it's me, I'm throwing in Sohan and Keldon Johnson, who was on Team USA like 2-3 years ago, and a pick, bro. If that don't work, then
My mama, if I'm the Suns, I'm hanging the fuck up.
I mean, bro, that's kind of a they gonna have to
hanging the
rebuild
fuck
anyway,
up.
bro. Honestly, I wouldn't because that roster is so bad for the
I
Suns,
can't
bro.
rebuild while I
Bro,
got
but
Devin
you
Booker
gotta
on my
think about
roster.
it. Like, you
Yeah, you got to
think
get rid
about
of
it, bro.
Devin too.
It's gonna be tough.
See,
It's
that's
gonna
what
be
I'm
tough
saying.
for
Like
the-
now you talking crazy.
It's gonna be tough for the Suns.
gonna want
to
out.
even take anything, bro. Like,
Nah,
they
D Book not
gotta-
going nowhere.
He's not going nowhere. They finna
Hey,
give him damn
you
near
better-
a Billy by the
you better
time
look
he
at the
done.
trade deadline.
He the new
Huh?
Bradley Beal.
The trade deadline of this year, that D Book was in there swirling like he wanted to get the fuck up out of there too.
No, not D Bill.
Nah,
I mean, not D Bill.
God, y'all better look into that. It might have been
That's
false. I can say it might be false, but from what I seen, he was trying to move, and KD was trying to go as well. But for him to sit there, I think he'll go out like Damian Lillard. Like
No, they
he'll
went
end
to the
up like Dame.
finals.
They did. And Dame has some good ass playoff runs with the
He never been to
Trailblazers
the
as well,
finals.
though. But at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, do I just stay here and live with this franchise? Or just whatever they put on the floor every night is just what they put on the floor? Like,
Bro, think about how many people had came through there just to play with D Book, and he's only 25.
most
Hold
of them
on,
got
let me
drafted
stop.
though.
Who? Hell no. Most of them was traded.
I'm saying big dude, Ayton, he was drafted there. Michael
You
Bridges, who
keep bringing
came?
up Ayton. I'm not talking about Ayton ass.
Ayton was a big name though. Who else was big that came and played for the Suns?
Yeah, he was in there the first pick.
He was big for them in that run.
Yeah, who else that came through there
I'm
besides
saying
KD?
definitely him.
I think KD the only nigga that came over there.
D Book, he's D Book 28, so he still got. He's on the other half. He's on the other half.
Once you cross 30 though, it start getting real interesting. Okay.
Yeah, he got about 4 or 5 more years in him. Solid years for sure.
Nah, got a good
Nah,
6,
nah.
7.
Yeah, he got like 6 or 7, but I'm saying
bro,
once you
bro,
cross
like,
30, it's like damn.
like where he.
Nah,
like
facts.
that,
Yeah,
like
KD,
that.
of course. Bill slid. Chris Paul slid. I think.
Chris Paul did
I think
slide.
they drafted Mikal, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah,
They got Cam. I think they drafted Cam.
Cam John, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think moving them two is always gonna come back and hunt. I think they should only gave up one. Both was kind of crazy. And the
All
picks,
for the
but I
love
mean
of
you
KD.
getting KD. But realistically, you look at it where they at now, though. Cam Johnson, cool for a bad team, and then Michael is what the third option on the Knicks. He's
At
like
this
what
point.
15 points a game. I mean, if you look at it,
Ain't got
we
nothing
losing
to
15
show
points
for
a
him.
night. Yeah, I
The
mean, it's not
trajectory
like
was way different in those both.
but
of
his
those
ceiling,
teams.
yeah, his ceiling. He was playing way
Yeah,
different,
way
and I
different.
think he's kind of in a situation. I mean, I don't want to get off track, but he's kind of in a weird situation over there for the Knicks, anyways. But trying to put that
Yeah.
Nova shit together, that's cool enough. But I don't think the way they using him is the best thing for him. And then for Giannis, obviously, the trade package we seen. I know the chat ain't seeing my phone on 1% though. I kind of read it off real quick. But that
That's
shit
all.
was
I'm
crazy.
giving a house for Giannis. I don't give a fuck.
Giannis was 4 to 8 first round picks for the trade of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Take all my picks. Fuck it.
I'll get
I mean, I think Giannis and Wemby is insane. So yeah, I'm going. I've been saying that though. I'm going all out, but it's like
I'm going all out.
You got to. But even then, if Giannis stay, shit. Let's talk about the reverse side. What's some places y'all like to see some players? I know we talked about in the chat. Well, Eddie brung the shit up about KD going to the Pacers, bro. Which is dumb.
Bullshit on.
It's dumb, but I think he a good fit, bro. That shit crazy.
No,
I never thought about it, bro.
Please,
I never thought about it.
It's crazy. It's funny because it's not bad, bro.
He'll fit perfect because that's kind of how it was in Golden State, bro.
I think we looking for Trey Murphy.
No. I mean Trey. Okay.
Trey won't be bad. He's a 3-and-D. He won't be bad.
But like the KD in the Pacers is I mean that's them down the stretches when we look dull and can't really get nothing. We should down screen, come off to the high post, give it to that nigga, and let him go to work.
Imagine having a actual spot up shot maker, bro.
All right,
for the Pacers, bro.
I imagine us fucking losing.
So who would y'all give up?
Losing? Who you giving up?
Who we giving up?
Half our fucking team, bro.
That's the thing, though. I mean, Deion says Siakam straight up. I'm giving up Siakam, bro. Oh God, I'm giving up Siakam.
Ben gotta go. Who else?
I would be like,
Ben Shepherd, bro. Ben. Oh, Ben Mathurin? That's fine, though. I think Ben needs to leave anyways. Ben needs to go, bro.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't need to go. The Pacers is not a good fit for him,
bro. This is his second or third year, bro.
I don't give a fuck if it's my fifth. I've shown you what I can do, and every other night my minutes is different. You don't trust in that's cool if you don't trust in me, bro. I'm a loose cannon. That's
it's
cool.
The finals, bro. Who's ever played besides
that's the whole
Magic?
Run, though. But I'm saying,
who's really getting in? Let's be honest.
But I'm saying though, as a player though, for me to see where I'm at, you never know. I feel like when you hot, bro. Like I need to move while I'm hot, while I'm worth something, bro. I feel like anything can happen in the next couple of years and it'll be different. Right now, he probably can make more than what he can get in the next.
He can't get paid right now. That's what I keep saying.
That's fine, but in the next couple of years, my contract can look different. I don't think the way that they use it, or they won't allow him to just be loose. Like if he playing good, they like, okay, good. But as soon as he fuck up, come on, let's go.
We gonna
players hate to play like that, bro.
It's gonna be a different. I think that's when the cannon gonna pop off. I think
the cannon been going off though, but it seemed like they want to keep putting the lid on the cannon, bro.
You got to get a hold of this nigga sometimes.
You got to, but I'm saying that's what come with it, bro.
He making some dumbass decisions.
It's the Westbrook shit. It's perfect.
I know we want to highlight his 20 points and 27, but let's not forget them last 2 fouls in the end of the game. Let's not forget,
bro. Them not just bonehead mistakes though. Y'all press. I'm running the press and I hit the nigga that run into me. That's not my
mistakes
fault.
in the finals. I just can't.
You
As a
cannot.
young guy, I just
At the
can't.
end of the game, no. In a
I just
critical
can't.
position like that, no.
Bro, listen to
Like
what,
I
but it's
love you. I
different if
mess
the
with
nigga
you.
ran
Most
up and
young guys
tackled
are
the
not
nigga.
seeing that type of time in the
I'm full
finals.
court pressing. I'm running to go guard the ball, and this nigga run to and we collide, bro. That's on
He
me.
did it
I'm
twice,
doing what we
Yes,
though.
doing.
He did it
yes.
twice.
That's
You at the
cool
wrong
though.
place at
That's
the wrong
cool.
time.
But it's different than
Nigga,
saying
if you
that
in the
as if
car and a dude got a substance, he gonna police like shit.
That
hey,
come down to coaching.
both
He
of
got
y'all
to come out
coming.
after
It's
the
on
first one.
you.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
all right, let me ask you this then. You in the game, because pretty much what happened was something that he can't control. So however y'all want to shape it
Did he
into,
not control it?
because he's full court pressing, he shoots the free throw, makes it. Now I'm guarding, I'm running to go guard the ball. This nigga runs to and we run into each other. I can't control that. I'm going to go run to go defend the ball, bro.
No,
It's not like
that's
he
a
said.
collision. That's a
But
It's
the
just
problem,
collision.
no, but the problem is he was facing HGA, so he's seen.
No, he was facing
SGA's
that
movement.
way. He looked, try to run to go guard the ball and ran into. They ran into
Look,
each
run
other.
the playback, bro. I'm telling you, he was facing SGA. SGA was facing a ball, so they was
Yes.
like right behind each other. SGA took off, and what you call it, Ben fell on his ass basically.
Man, I don't think he fell into him, bro. I don't think he did. I don't think Ben Mathurin said, "I'm about to go run and tackle this nigga, bro."
I mean,
think they
obviously
collide.
not, but shit
They
happens.
collided,
as a young
bro.
player, sometimes shit happens. Most, even with the vet players, but as a young player, your leash is just a little smaller.
Right.
That's just how it's always been. It's never been a secret.
I don't know though. I don't know. I think he's somebody that needs to be, like I said, next couple years he think is still on the bench
If he
and
don't
shit.
play this coming year, then we got to talk about something because he's going into some other contract situations. It's gonna be way different. Give him another year. Like I said, he missed last year. This is first playoffs.
Right. This is he got something to prove for real.
Man,
He made a couple mistakes. And he made a lot of great decisions, and his stock is gonna be rise. So he gonna.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. All my stock is
we gonna see what's happening.
all my stock is up. I need to get the fuck up out of here. All my stock through the roof.
And how is his stock up? By us playing him, right? He played all season. And
season. I don't think it's necessarily y'all playing. I think it's him making the best of the minutes that he gets.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it.
That's
Either
facts,
way,
bro.
It goes hand in hand.
Be 100. Dion, you know what's crazy? Benedict Mathurin kind of
hand.
remind me of you, bro. Like we was in college and coach wouldn't play, and you go out there and be like, I might get subbed out. Fuck it. And this 3-4 minutes, I'm about to go score and bust ass. And if I get took out, I get took out. That's on coach. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how I look at y'all two niggas.
Play that nigga
Like,
50 minutes a night.
No matter what, though, because that's what I like. No matter what,
Put that nigga
I think that nigga play hard, bro. I think he play hard as fuck, and he proved himself. He like.
I think he
I'm
plays
just being
ball.
100. Like when he go out there, he don't know how long I'm
facts.
gonna play. Fucking, I'm about to go downhill. Every time I get this bitch, I'm gonna make you have to keep me on the floor, nigga. Now, if I run into somebody, cool. I mean, fuck it, I fucked up and I missed the free throw. That's cool. But I don't think he necessarily tried to go tackle that nigga or run into him. I think he tried to run to go deny and they collided. Cool, that's on me. But the other time he did it, he got to speak on that shit. I can't speak on that, but. He hit the nigga on accident, but I like the way, like I said, I like the way he play. I think he can be somebody that can go have a bigger role than a 6-man role for the Pacers. But
I think that was a great comparison, bro. I think I'm not saying I'm nearly the player as Ben is. I think Ben is really good, especially where he's at. That's how it was. My role at Boyce was to come in and just pretty much put my head down and get buckets. It's all I thought. Shit.
You never knew how many minutes
niggas was gonna hit. I think that's kind of the same role. I think I didn't. It was any given moment. I didn't know when I was gonna play. Some games I come in the first half. Some shit I might sit the whole first half.
Oh
and
God.
Then he come tell me come in. Or some games, motherfucker, I start like so I feel that randomness and I went through that. And for Ben. And like I was, shit, always ready to play, bro. No matter what the circumstances look like, be ready to play. And I think whenever you sit on that bench that long, no matter what you do, you can never prepare yourself to come off a bench and just feel like you finna go crazy. But it's just the mentality. You keep the mentality intact, and I think he's gonna be all right. Like you said, his stock rise. He dropped 20 in the playoffs and the finals. So no matter what he do for the rest of the playoffs, and He gonna get paid, and he gonna be in great situations to at least showcase his talents.
1,000%. I think, like you said, long term, I think it's best for him to sit in a situation. But in those moments, sitting on the bench, niggas be like, bro, why am I here, bro? So I think that's what comes to NBA players, especially when it's money and everything. So that's why I was saying I feel like he will want out at some point because it's like, damn, bro, like I don't know what to do. But he was like the third pick. He was a lottery pick. He was big in an investment in what Pacers want to do. So I think they'll figure a way to balance it all out. But for KD, I don't know what I would give up from the Pacers. It'll be hard from a team that just made a finals run.
You definitely gonna have to give up something tough, bro. Especially for them to be in the finals right now, like you said.
Ben is.
Like you gonna have to give
they'll
up.
Fuck around and do Miles. I mean, Miles contract up.
Nah, Miles been there.
He a free agent.
He's a free agent. He can deny that shit.
We can't do nothing with him. He a free agent.
Miles been there for his whole career. He gonna probably resign, bro. He ain't going nowhere, bro.
But that's why I said the same thing with the Timberwolves, because you can't force Nas into a trade with the Suns because this is contract summer. You got to pay him, so you can't just put him in a package deal. He's a free agent, so I don't know. It's gonna be hard because I think this is gonna be one of the biggest free agencies and everything. So it's gonna be a crazy summer. I don't know where niggas gonna land. I don't know where KD's gonna land.
If I'm the Pacers, I'm looking at free agency. I'm gonna try to keep everything I have intact. Right. But if I can add some free agents somewhere,
throw him a bag real quick.
What type of players y'all looking for though?
Kind of like they did Bruce Brown, but not a Bruce Brown type motherfucker.
Nas Reed he's a good.
We want Nas, get another big.
You got Miles though. Yeah, get another big.
But we
can have two Miles coming off the bench.
I'll say this though.
No, not two type of Miles. No.
You can put
Miles don't rebound for shit. But
we
I would say
rebounder,
this. Don't take it out of context though. I say this though. I think you already have a stretch big in Thomas Bryant. Now you get a better skill for if you want to pay for a Nas Reed, you can pay for one. But I think this is the first year that he's got actual minutes, bro. And you can't look at his minutes and say they've been ass.
I wouldn't say that, but
you shaking your head. He went on an 11-0 stretch to open the game against to close that shit out against the Cavs. He came in another elimination.
But if we talk about
in the playoffs,
that's what I'm saying. Do you go invest and spend? Because I think
random.
Nas was saying he won 150, 180 million. So do you go buy that? Or do you
Minnesota.
You see what I'm saying? Or do you just invest in somebody that's already kind of doing it? He's not going to be as skillful, but damn, can I kind of enhance what Thomas does and develop him rather than paying 150, 180 million to get somebody here that we might be stuck. And now we got to move around.
If they can enhance his speed, all right, we'll keep him.
Can't enhance no speed, guys.
Well, get him out.
If he can, he's
unorthodox
like a motherfucker. He's unorthodox like a motherfucker. I say, look, this is what we do.
But he got that motherfucker. He got that burner from the corner. Oh God!
A lot of players do.
Nah.
He remind me. He should. Did y'all watch Dwight on the Lakers at the tail end of his career?
Yeah, and
he'll periodically shoot threes and shit. I think Thomas Bryant's a better shooter, but I think he should go with that role type.
That's what I'm saying though. So that's what I'm saying.
Dwight came out of nowhere, big than a motherfucker.
Bro, but Thomas not moving motherfuckers for real though.
That's what I'm saying. He should try to go fuck with Dwight. Go get in the weight room.
That don't make no
sense.
But
you got to think about what he's doing though. Like he a role player right now. He go out there, bro. He an energy guy, bro. I don't think he's not gonna go out there and stop a Jokic. He's not gonna go out there and stop a.
But that's what we need.
But that's what we need.
I'll give him up to get that.
But it's not too many niggas in the league that's stopping Jokic, so you ain't gonna find a Jokic stopper.
I'm saying.
So you ain't finding that in free agency.
I would rather.
You said
who? Caruso did.
Yeah, you ain't go. Y'all should have swung off Caruso. I think he would have been nice at what y'all do.
Hell no, they got him from the Bulls, so we wasn't doing no.
Wait, he got traded? Oh yeah, he got traded for dude.
He got traded for Freaky
Giddy.
Yeah.
Bro, we need a nigga that's a force in the paint, bro.
Yeah, we need somebody that's gonna dominate the board.
I think that limits y'all though. I don't think that's what. Because I think y'all more of a drive and kick. Y'all don't need nobody to sit and post, bro. Like
you can have one. You can have. He could be a bench. He could be a part of the second unit. It ain't gotta be no. starter or nothing. I'm just saying
True
at
that,
some point
true
in the
that,
game,
true
Right, so that's what we
you
tried.
never have a point in the
Yeah.
game where we got a nigga dominating the paint ever.
That's what
Not
we
one.
tried
Man,
with James
shit.
Wiseman, but he fucking tore his
Yeah.
shit again.
But
He
you
got
feel me?
hurt. But James is a stretch as well too.
He is a stretch too, but
That's
he
a
could
part
be
of the
big.
NBA.
He's
You
like
ain't
a
finding no
midi
post on
stretch.
him.
He's
You ain't
not
finding
no
no
three
block.
stretch.
You
He
ain't
could be
finding no
big down
block.
there, though.
Yeah, ain't nobody on that no more, bro. Everybody
Yeah,
trying
nobody
to shoot,
on
bro.
that no more. That's what I'm saying. Like Derek Queen, I think that nigga be different because he go come in with he gonna be like Sengun, bro. I can see that as being his ceiling. The footwork, hit the jump shot occasionally, dribble drive it past. You feel me? But
Facts. That's a good comparison, but I think his drive gonna be different. I think that's really gonna separate them two. I think
yeah,
Sengun is really good. No, he's really fucking good.
Nah,
But Patrick
Sengun nice,
Queen
bro.
can be, because his drive is different. I watched that Houston game.
I don't know, bro. Sengun, bro, you gotta think about it, bro. He pass, he
Nah,
rebound.
that's why I
Derek
said that. I
Queen,
said
Derek Queen
Sengun's
can too
really
though.
fucking
But
good.
yeah,
I
Sengun's
don't-
good.
I
But if you
don't
want
know.
somebody that's close to that, I mean, you can get a generic Sengun that probably can get just as good. You feel me?
type shit. I feel
But
that.
Patrick
I feel
Queen is really good. I seen that. I seen his drive. I seen that.
While we speaking on the draft, man, we got Ace Bailey draft stocking after he's not taking workouts with certain teams. Basically like the Shador shit. How y'all feel about? Do y'all feel like this is a smart move or what? Shador did. He didn't go to no workouts. He just kind of did one or two
But
because he
his
thought he
shit
was
is
gonna go.
different. Like you know
No,
who
I
I
feel
am.
like that's.
I'm saying
that's
overall, not like do you feel like players is more or less trying to control their situation where it's like, okay, I don't want to play there, so I'm just not gonna go work out for
course.
you or take a meeting.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel what he's
That's
doing.
the culture
but like,
now,
I
bro.
feel like it's not. I feel like that's not the way, bro. Like that's. I mean, it's just not smart to me. Like I feel like if
Everybody
you going
do it,
in, bro. Like yo,
They are, but he's dropped from 3 to 10 now. After
like
that, I think it's
bro,
networking though.
I feel like if
Go
your
ahead.
dream is to get there, bro, you're gonna do everything that it takes. Like I'm gonna go to every workout. I'm gonna do all that shit, bro.
Even if you don't want to be there, bro. Facts.
Bro, that you feel me? Like niggas is not on that. He not locked in, bro. That shit dumb, bro.
I ain't gonna. Yeah, I would at least try to do the top 10. Like if you out of the lottery, cuz don't call me.
Yeah, they not.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but then, what's the name? His teammate Dylan has only worked out with the Spurs has only worked out with Dylan. But I'm specifically speaking on Ace not taking up workouts. Like I think it's kind of like what D-May said. I think the professional side of it is help me help you, even if I don't want to be there. That's a part of being a businessman. That's a part of everything. Right. I mean, in life, you go have client. Like if you're a business, you go have clients you might not like. But guess what? We gotta get on the phone. We gotta keep these contracts going. We gotta keep the money going. At the end of the day, it's about getting this money. The biggest network is always gonna be the GMs of the NBA. So if I'm telling you, fuck you, I don't want to go play for you. You don't think he go call him and call him and call him and call him reporters, and your shit go drop. The same way it did with Shador. That's why I said it kind of like Shador, but in the sense of like, you never go be bigger than the logo or the symbol. You never go be bigger than NBA. You're not going to tell them I'm not playing here. I'm not taking your call. I'm not, because then they go call the next person. But like, oh shit, the little flaws we seen, fuck that. Look at his personal flaws now. The nigga don't want to work out. You don't want to take calls. You don't want to. Okay, cool. So now the little shit I was going to invest in and hope that you was going to be, I'm over. I'm looking at all that now. I don't want that on my team.
Hey, make his attitude look not presentable, bro. Like,
you feel me?
Want to pick him up as a lottery pick and he don't even want to be there. You feel me? Like that? That's how I take it. Like, what? Fuck this nigga now. Like, that's probably how some GMs are looking at it.
And guess what team he's sitting at getting drafted to now? Well, all the talent that don't want to be coached sitting at motherfucking Washington Wizards.
Yes.
Good luck.
I think it goes either way. I think you look at the long line of history, the top 2, 3, even them at the top 5 don't really work out. They pretty much know they get in touch with who they need to get in touch with. I like Coop. Like Coop, he's a number 1 pick. Like we're not.
But it's different though. I think Coop solidified. I think he's been moving.
Think them the top 3, Ace and Dylan, like. It don't. I think that they know for a fact that who they talk to, the agents and all that, they advise them like, look, you guys are top 3, and go top 5. This is what we doing. This is what we gonna not overdo it. And I think the only difference I want to tap into a little bit, the difference between him and Shador is that they got pro day. He does a pro day, and I'm pretty sure he ain't declined no workouts or calls. Because of who his father is, if he even tried it, type shit. That's something.
Who's that? You talking
down
about?
The line.
Shador. Yeah, but see, they did the Colorado pro day. That's why people was bad. He didn't do none of the team workouts.
They
and then you did your own school.
Day.
Yeah. So it kind of look. I think they're gonna have the agency workout thing too. like they do for the
I think it
NBA.
goes. Yeah, I think what you call it? Rich Paul and them did it one year, and I think they're
A
gonna
lot
do
of
it
the
Mm-hmm.
again this
agencies
year.
do it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
Matter
I
of fact, they
think
already did
whatever
it. They already did that
whatever
shit.
your agents is telling you, I think that's the best decision at this point. I think when it's up in the air and you just like, I can go
Right.
5, 14, or any question type shit, then yeah, that's lock in because anything can happen.
But I think he dropped out of the top 5 now though because of this.
I mean, he still might
Mm-hmm.
go.
They
He
moved.
still
They
might.
people are go bank. People banking on VJ now. VJ has moved up to where Ace was at, which is
Cause he
kind of
taking the
like.
workouts. He taking the workouts.
And VJ played pro on the Bahamas team too, the national team, like the Team USA shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
He
Mommy,
played
I
on
think
that.
I heard it. He's like, as long as you don't make that mistake. Say
Yeah,
what
I
you
think.
want. Don't make that mistake. Don't not drive me. Don't be one
Yeah,
of
but that's
them.
gonna be the biggest thing. That's like a slap in the face to GM, bro. So I don't know. I feel like just
Thanks.
take the workout, bro. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. But at the end of the day, what's most important is getting your family out of the situation they in, bro, and getting that money on, bro. So if I do get drafted where I don't need to be, bro, I mean, don't want to go, man. The cookie crumbled how it crumbled, bro. I
How
That's
it
think,
definitely what
crumble.
Right.
I feel like he on,
That's
bro.
how
He
it
probably
is.
trying to get it out the
Because
mud. He
that
trying to
means
get
y'all
a
truly
bag.
wanted me.
yes, and you feel me? You gotta just tap into that, man. Tap into that, man. Um. So next we got I want to touch on this too. I'll be in the NBA shit, the podcast shit, man. Matter of fact, NBA biggest thing right now. LA Dodgers owner Mark Walter buys the LA Lakers for $10 billion. Broke today. What's y'all thoughts on that, bro?
Ooh, I like that.
That's some money
I
right
think
there,
looking at his
bro.
LA Dodgers team is crazy. So maybe he can build. Maybe
Yeah, he gonna have some shit
feeling like
to
he got the
throw from
money
that.
on to get some shit. But
He
his
got something on the
10
floor.
billion, bro.
10 billion niggas.
Like that's a lot of money, folks. That's hella bread, G. Like,
But I think this is a hot seat. I think it's certain organizations is a hot seat, bro, to take responsibility on. I think the LA Lakers will always be legendary, and what comes
Mm-hmm.
with that is, bro, you got to win games. And I think for him to pay that to get in the seat, I think he got some type of future in his head or vision for where he want them to be at, and getting them back to being back in those final runs and things like that. But to take LA, I think. I mean, I don't know if he's ever been to basketball field, but like I said, I seen this LA Dodgers team. They've made runs. They built their team well. It looked like he be throwing niggas crazy bags. So shit, maybe y'all can
Mm-hmm.
acquire some pieces or move into a different little
hopefully,
tax bracket.
hopefully.
That's what
Yeah,
I was thinking. The tax
yeah.
bracket different though.
Oh yeah, I think we just got so much better, bro. I think that since the franchise was inherited, the money just look a little different. You feel me?
For sure.
I think shit is a little different when you inherit it. I think that you just kind of try to upheld the legacy that was set upon you already. I think you just trying to continue to go with those core values and stuff like that. And I think that Jenny Buss and them they are invested into everything the Lakers are and who they have
Yeah.
been. So a lot of the decisions, I think most of the decisions have came off like emotional. Like sometimes you don't want to move this player, you want to keep this player and stuff like that. And I think this last decision was the best decision they've made in a long time besides getting Brian.
Right.
And I think adding an owner like him, it just shows me that you're willing that it just showed me that they're willing to take that chance, and move in a different direction type. I think
Yeah.
Jenny Bus, when they presented a deal like this, you just be like, well, damn, that's everything I could ever want for my family. You talking about generational. Us having the Lakers is generational, but this
Mm-hmm.
payday, shit, it might take us further into generations.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
definitely
think you
pushing
just looked
single up.
at you look at
Yeah.
all ways and form of it, and like I said, to touch more on the owner, I think when him signing, I think he took the picture with Otani when they got him, and
Hmm.
they
Mhm.
paid him 700 million on the spot. So that's just somebody that's willing, like, hey, if we want you, we gonna fuck with you,
Hey,
and that's just the mood that I got when I seen him. Now we'll see when new owners bring new everything, new
yeah.
Mhm.
operations. new everything, new players. Yeah.
I think this was already in the works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he's
had
been
to
an
be.
owner.
a
Yeah,
while
that's
back.
mentioned. He's been an owner since 2021 as well.
Oh,
And he
okay,
got
okay.
he already in LA, so I feel like it was like, why not? Why say no? You offering me this much money? You know what I'm saying?
I'm about
Like,
to say, you don't just come with
you
10
know what I'm
billion
saying?
like here out of nowhere.
Like,
Do the
you
deal.
know, he got something in the works, bro. Like that ain't like, I feel like he been planning and dreaming on this type of shit, bro. You gotta think about it. 10 billion, that shit don't that's a lot, folks. Like,
Yeah, he not getting paid 10 billion. He paid 10 billion.
I know what
Right.
I'm saying
Oh,
though. Like he put it, you gotta
he
think about it.
invested that
Like he
shit.
Yeah,
you
invested
feel
that
me?
shit. That
Like
was like a
he got
plan.
something, he
Like
got
Jenny and
something.
them probably
He
been
see
knew
something
about
that we
that. We
don't
finna
see.
all
You
right
feel me?
bet.
Yeah, he probably had to think on that shit. He probably like, yeah, let me call you back in 2 years. 10 billion is fucking
You
crazy.
feel me?
Niggas traded for Luka. He said, all right, I'm ready.
Hold
He
on,
said, I'm
yeah,
ready,
he
Let's
man.
said,
roll.
Let's
It's
go.
like,
Y'all
we
serious.
Nah.
we got
Pack
some
Now,
it
shout
in.
out to Jenny, Bo.
So
I
what
think
y'all
that
doing?
she
Y'all
carried it.
is this the first move of acquiring Giannis?
Nah, hell no.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm giving
Hell
up all
no.
them niggas for Giannis, bro. To get Giannis, LeBron,
Nah,
and Luka,
man.
fuck all them role players, cause niggas is shit. I mean, Luka can't play D, but shit, you
No, we
good with
not in the
Bron and
Giannis
Giannis.
market. We just not. We don't.
Nah,
The
I
way
don't
we
know,
Hey, I
structure
bro.
never
right
know,
now,
bro.
I'm
he
not
got
gonna
it. I'm
lie.
telling
I'm
you,
gonna keep it
bro.
real,
A
bro.
lot of these teams are in a free agent market, bro. We're not looking to give up what we got.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. With that
We can
Damn,
being
y'all don't
trade.
need
said,
to make no moves, bro.
I'm
No,
gonna keep
I'm
it
talking
real.
about
I
bringing
got something
like
to
the
say.
superstars. Like we can bring the niggas that's gonna go player for player. We can't
I'm a,
go 3-4 players for one player. We can't do that.
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I
I
don't
know
know, bro.
Brian gonna have a big intake in this probably, but he gonna get somebody that's big, cause we gonna get another big player, bro. But we
That's
cannot
crazy.
give up. We cannot give up. Like,
What y'all not giving up to? Who's untouchable though? For Giannis.
It's just the
only
depth.
with me, bro. My
It's the
safe, like,
depth.
I just don't want AR to leave, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but that he's gonna
I
have
think
to in
AR
order
the
for
first
him
nigga
to.
that's getting the fuck
You
up out
feel
of
me?
here.
You're
He's
gonna
gonna
have
have to,
to if
bro.
it's
Yeah.
Because
Giannis.
I know he can flourish anywhere else, bro. He can flourish,
AR,
bro.
Giannis though.
Honest, bro. What?
But
That
that's not the
that's
question.
not a
But that's not the question.
That's how I look
But
at
we
it.
all
That's
know
how I
that
look at
though.
it though. When
If
niggas
that's
tell
the
me
we all know
like,
question, we know the answer. But that
yeah, but I'm
they're
saying
not
like,
trading AR for
That's
I'm
not.
Giannis.
saying though, when we talk about like, all right, I'm not giving up this for him. I mean, as a GM, you looking like, is this nigga really worth not making a move for this nigga? Like, if it's me, I love you, I appreciate you, brother. It's the NBA, bro. Shit happen every day. I don't
It's
know
fact. That's
why
what I
we
was
still
about to
feel
say.
like niggas is unmovable. Luka got moved, bro. That shit showed the
Yeah,
whole world. This
Yeah.
shit is
Yeah, I think that's
nobody
where
safe.
everybody's fucking up. I think
Luka
when
was
two
at the crib
friends make a
crying like,
deal,
damn, niggas
I
trading
think
me.
that's a once in a lifetime type situation. I
Exactly.
think
So that makes me feel
that's two
like,
homeboys shared a drink. Like we finna get rid of our best
but I'm
players. Fuck
saying
it.
though,
Lost
if
the
that
bet
nigga
type
job
of
not
shit.
Yeah,
secure,
on some cool
Austin
shit.
Reeves' job ain't secure, bro. But
That's true though. I mean, that's true.
I
If you
mean,
look
but
at
it's
it
the
from that
honestly,
perspective.
that's
NBA.
fair to say, bro. That's fair to say,
It
bro.
is, but I mean that's not even a conversation. I kind of spun it off by saying that. But
Yeah.
I'm
I'm about to
saying,
say,
in a sense, though, if you can get the big three of them three, I'm tossing. None of them niggas is worth keep. I mean, Rui cool, you cool, AR you cool, but my nigga,
time to pack that shit up and bounce,
man,
nigga.
hey
No,
brother,
we looking for the next Derek Lively and
how
Gafford.
y'all pick ain't high enough? Oh,
That's
Derek
what we looking
Lively.
for.
Oh, Derek
Bro, we
Lively. I thought you said Derek
just
Queen. I
a
was about to say, yeah.
big, folks.
No,
We
we
really
looking
just
for
need
the
a big. So I mean, if we gotta go,
That's the whole world though. Shit, that's high school players, college, AAU. Shit, everybody looking for a fucking big ass shit. Where they
Yeah,
at?
I didn't want to. Yeah, I haven't really harped on my Lakers lately.
yeah,
Let's
bro.
say AR was injured. LeBron knee was hurting. We just didn't have a chance. So as long as all our guys get
That
healthy
shit
and we
happened
get
in
some new
elimination
faces in
game.
there, huh?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so as long as we get back healthy and shit, then I think we'll be fine, type shit. And then just make sure we make the right decisions. And
So is
Hillbilly
our
Kobe got to
championship
stay,
contender team healthy?
regardless, no matter what.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Loans Luka.
Yeah, just keep it a bean. Keep it a bean, Mace.
One double L out
Yeah,
there.
bro.
Luka
They
and
got.
LeBron.
Nah, you influencing D-Base answer.
Nigga.
Why?
You influencing Mace.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If we get that piece, bro, it's gonna be a problem, bro.
I'm saying right now, no moves
Right now.
healthy.
No move. Yes.
Right now, no moves healthy.
Yes, I think that it was just too soon. Like I said, they only been together for 90 days and went to the playoffs. I think that the team that we seen in a regular season was completely fucking different from the team we seen in the playoffs. Yeah. Luka I think they was trying to exploit Rudy Gobert too much, and that's what really fucked up. That's really fucked up our whole situation. It was a whole different team,
bro. But when Jackson Hayes comes out, bro, they're really small.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Jackson.
Like,
no,
imagine, definitely, yeah. No, he said as is, but we definitely need
season all that though.
Y'all try to play Bron at the center, bro. Y'all think
that's a lot. That's a lot on Jackson Hayes and Bron, bro.
Jackson Hayes wasn't giving you nothing but 5 points and 2 rebounds. Like, you're 7 foot. Get the fuck out of here. If you can't.
So that's what I'm saying, though. Y'all saying y'all depth and shit. Like, y'all got like, what do y'all have over there?
No, he stepped up when 80 left. Not gonna lie.
He had some great moments.
He had a couple games where he had like 10 to 15 points, but
we just ain't seen that a whole season.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, honestly, bro, like, keep it a buck. Like, I want all three of y'all to answer this. What do you expect from Jackson Hayes every night?
I think what he gave us. I think he gave us a lot of.
Be a 7-footer.
Yeah, I think he did what he was supposed to do. I think we're gonna bring him back for sure.
Exactly.
I do too. I'm just saying the load he's gonna have from start to finish. And in this case of this season, it was. I mean, when did that Luka trade happen? Was that after the
literally in February, I think.
In February, right? Yeah, but so like they from even preseason, like all the way from October to the whole 82 season. I'm just thinking about the load that he's gonna have, Bron's gonna have, and Rui's gonna have.
It's just gonna look different. I think everybody fell into a row after that trade. It was just like we know what we got to do.
It's tough.
I mean, but I feel like they knew that they wasn't gonna get nothing for Jackson Hayes, and they didn't want to. He's the biggest player that they got.
In the trade, though, I think what fucked y'all was that the trade got reversed.
Yeah, with Dalton.
Oh no, I think anytime a nigga go back to his current situation, that's the best decision.
That's what I mean. Like,
but then y'all didn't even play Dalton that much after he got back. That really was like shit.
I mean, that wasn't
Dalton.
We heard. You feel me?
Yeah, Dalton was on social media.
He did, but that's what I was saying. I think that was I think that move would have helped us. I don't think they really was just like, damn, we invested in Jackson. I think once the trade got reversed, you had to just do what you had to do. Because that trade came so late. They really squeezed that bitch in, really like squeezed it in there.
Right.
But
because we signed Alex Lynn after that.
What was the point of that shit?
They trying to find a bid, and they got to get rid of all 3 of them niggas at this point. Now, get them bitches gone.
I think that was Jenny's last. No, that wasn't Jenny. That was Rob. It was Rob, but under Jenny's power, I think that was the last person she signed, and I don't think she can go out like that.
Bro, can I just say something real quick? I don't want to get took out of context, bro. The Luka and LeBron era is already 80%. At the 80% mark of what we've seen from LeBron, Kyrie, and Harden all together.
You said what?
Huh?
Harden.
The big 3 that they try to do in Brooklyn, LeBron and Luka is 9 games in. KD, Harden, and Kyrie played 16 games together. They like 80% of already like establishing their era compared to what people thought the era was in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I was just basically saying, like, no, it wasn't no correlation. Like, I feel like, it was just going back to what we talked about earlier in the group chat. I was looking it up, how many games, like, because you say y'all got him late and shit. I went to look up how many games they played and shit. So, like, I'm saying, you ain't gonna get what I'm saying. There's some shit from the group chat.
That was random as fuck.
I said it's from the group chat of what we was talking about in the group chat, bro. I just explained.
I wasn't paying attention, so it's all new to me. I ain't gonna cap. It's all new to me.
But basically, in the group chat, we were talking about the Brooklyn shit, and I was saying basically like that big 3 only played 16 games together.
Right,
Luka, LeBron is at 9 games, so like we get to see
failure.
more of like what they'll look like.
That's a failure. They went to Brooklyn and fucking failed. That's the only thing you can say. It's a fucking failure. They signed 4 years. Kyrie signed. Durant signed. Harden signed.
So did y'all fail too?
No. We still together. What the fuck? It's only been 30 days.
But I mean, y'all already had one playoff run. Y'all lost, so that's 0 for 1.
Did y'all go to the playoffs that year?
Yeah, we went to the playoffs. KD played by. I don't want to get into it. That's why I was like,
that's what I'm saying. That doesn't make sense.
Oh,
and
yeah, they did go to the
literally,
playoffs.
And that's you talking about 3 players and versus LeBron and Luka, so it's not even the same. It's not even close. I don't know why you talking about
GOAT or the GOAT supposed to be GOAT and Luka. That's kind of bigger than what y'all.
LeBron at 40. You talking about LeBron at 40 and Luka just came over there 30 days ago? Like, come on, bro. Like,
FGA. I said I ain't want to jump into it, bro. I just mentioned it. I'm just saying, niggas 0 for 1. I just want to see where this shit
don't make sense. That literally don't make sense.
We 0 for 1. We 0 for 2. Y'all 0 for 1. So if we failures, y'all got one more run left in y'all niggas before that's just a failure. All right. I hope y'all make some motherfucking changes because that roster ain't it, bro. SGA and Jeff Teague. SGA and Jeff Teague died beef, man.
What happened? I
don't even know shit I heard.
Bro, basically, they was on the podcast, bro, and Jeff was like he ain't had no success having kids type shit. And SGA dad was like his dad was like, shit, I'm an MVP maker, shit. I can pump one for
MVPs.
You. I shoot out MVPs, And they was joking, like laughing. Teague was laughing, whatever. And SGA dad kept going, and Jeff was like, this shit gonna be clips, like this shit gonna be clipped up good. Like he's saying that shit on the pod, and then he got on the pod with Gil and them was like, that shit disrespectful as fuck. Like, really, if it wasn't for the pod at the moment, like I would have checked that shit. I don't even play like that, blah, 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 all this shit, like reversed it into some other shit. Like,
yeah, he said he wouldn't understand what he was saying, but when you watch the clip, it's just like he was just laughing, carrying.
He was repeating the shit he was saying. He was like, niggas make MVPs.
What's light skinned dude name?
I don't know his name. I know B-Hen and
Jeff. I forget his name. Damn, I forget
forgetting his name. Damn.
The light skinned nigga.
Nah, I know, bro. Don't act like we don't know, bro. For sure. Shout out to the host.
I got a picture with him.
Yeah. Shout out to the host of Club.
Picture of the nigga you don't know his name.
But he was like, whoa. But he was like, he called out like, whoa, hold on. Like, what are you saying right now? But Jeff wasn't catching it. And
Jeff caught it, bro. Jeff caught it, bro. That's soft.
I think
Jeff
he caught it, bro.
He caught it, bro. Because he said this shit gonna get clipped up. This shit gonna get clipped. This shit gonna get views. Blah blah blah. He kept saying this nigga should have MVP, laughing with it, bro. And he's like, I didn't understand what he was saying. You know the Canadian, bro. You heard that nigga, bro.
Yeah,
loud and clear.
Had him hot all night.
Yeah, he was like, shit had me hot, bro. He kept going. He was like, the nigga kept going. He kept going. In the moment he kept going, you kept laughing, nigga. So then he came on some like, SGA dad called the producer and apologized. He was like, I don't even want no apology, bro. I don't play like that. Like, don't take this podcast shit. Like, don't let that shit get to your head. Blah blah blah. Basically, like on some hard shit after. You feel me? When he had the nigga right there, like how y'all felt. Like I feel like that shit was corny. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Jeff. But that shit kind of corny. I don't know if you went on Gil and them shit and had to play tough because the shit happened and you got clipped up and went viral for the shit. But like, bro, you heard that shit. You heard that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my perspective. I ain't saying Jeff be on some tough guy shit, but like that tough guy shit in the moment, it's all about being professional and doing all that. But
so you chose the money over your respect in that moment.
Tell him to chill or something. Like get on that. But if he say he didn't hear him, I understand that perspective. I think it's really like a touchy situation. Like you just be like,
was probably drinking and all that too, bro. So
he was just like, it's my wife. You don't make comments like that.
Drinking. I don't know how many shots you take, nigga. We in the club and you taking shots and shit. You get to talk about my wife. That might be your last shot of the night.
Yeah, right. But that's what I'm saying though. If you was gonna check that shit, check it right there, bro. Nigga kept going, bro.
Admit he should have been like, all right, chill.
Yeah,
like, or something like not to where he's like causing some type of like I'm trying to purposely cause a altercation, but like just letting you know, all right, I get the joke, but let's not.
Let's keep
I feel like that's a mistake a lot of niggas make in the industry, bro. At that moment, you chose the money over your respect, bro. When the moment you said this shit go get clipped up, we go get views, you knew, bro. You knew exactly what he was saying. What else is gonna get views that you didn't hear, bro? Like him saying little shit into the mic that you can't hear? That don't even make sense. You heard that shit, bro. You heard that shit loud and clear, and then you tried to check that shit.
I ain't even see that. I'm hearing you saying. I'm like, no.
I seen it on Twitter on Gil and them shit. Gil and them had posted
dude was like, whoa. So he was like catching it. Dude was catching the shit.
And B-Hen was repeating it. He said that nigga say shoot out MVP, blah blah blah. bro, that nigga heard it, bro. He heard
That's
it,
tough,
cuz.
bro. That's tough.
You heard it. I feel like you just, I mean, like you said, it's a professional way to go about it. He could have been like, hey, bro. Like, I feel like if Marcus was there, it kind of would have helped because
No, I
Marcus
think
probably would have
Marcus
caught
would
it
have caught that shit and been like,
and been
hold
like,
on.
yeah, bro, hey, chill. We don't play like that. But you can't say you didn't hear it and you would have checked him on somebody else's podcast. You feel me? You could have been like, bro, what the fuck was he like? Even B Hen them before he left could have been like, you didn't hear the shit he was saying. Or you feel me?
Right.
You could have been like, what the fuck was he saying? But it don't make sense to me that you saying this shit go get views, but you can't hear what he's saying in the mic, bro.
Yeah, he
Them
got
two
on.
was-
He got on his shit too, but he definitely got on Gil shit first and try to clear that shit up. But he got on his shit and he talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was kind of, I
That
don't
was
know.
Yeah, that's just a touchy situation. Anytime I don't know, it's just like a different. That's just
My wife,
just shit.
Chris?
Just shit.
It's a line. That's what I'm saying. It is
That's
a
a
line, but I feel like
line.
you gotta check that shit. Like
facts.
that's even for us. Like we get into heated shit. If I be like, man, fuck your baby, nigga, fuck da da da. Like, nigga, all right,
We ain't
bro,
gonna
like, it's
ever
a,
do that though.
you feel me? It's a line. That's what I'm saying. Even if it's a guest or anybody, like you feel me, however it
Yeah.
may go. But I feel like in
Yeah,
that
and
moment,
that shit viral. So it's
Yeah,
gonna
in
be
that moment,
viral
you gotta
forever.
check that
That's
shit.
tough.
because then you go viral for saying, "Oh, I would have did this and did that." Now you look dumb because nigga, you had every opportunity to do that shit.
Yeah.
It'd be different if we was on here like, damn, I can't touch this nigga, bro. But that nigga was sitting next to you, cuz you feel me? But
Nah,
anyway,
like facts. I'll be watching
It-
520. I
I
think
fuck with
Jeff is just
520.
like a
fuck
cool,
with
like he a cool nigga. I don't think he's somebody that's gonna jump off his square for no nigga, especially like if a nigga like just trying to make jokes and shit.
Yo, West
I
Side
think,
nigga, man.
I think, I think also what separates the two, like this ain't no just any nigga. This like a superstar in the league dad type shit. So like when it go down, it's just like you ain't pop off no average Joe type shit. You got
I
to
think
stand
it
on
was
business.
I think it was
So I
best he
think
didn't do
that's
that
both
shit.
angles that come to it though. So I think
You saying it's best that Jeff didn't?
Yeah, I
Huh?
think the Pacers would have been in a hell of a more trouble than they in right now. He would have tussled up his motherfucking
Facts.
back,
Facts.
man.
I think yeah, with the standard, I think the standards come into it. It's like that's SGA dad. So you bring it to a whole nother situation and we on the pod and like if I'm
Yeah.
fighting my guest, what's the rest of the guests gonna? It's like it just a lot of
Yeah,
that shit.
ain't no fight.
But niggas
I
gonna
don't
respect
know.
that though. I feel like niggas gonna respect that more
Yeah, I
than you
think
saying
that's
what you was
respect,
gonna
I'm
do.
just trying to play. I'm trying to play the mill because it just seemed like, and I think I seen Jeff talk because I don't know the nigga. I've seen he talk and he's like, I'm a cool nigga. Like I ain't nobody that go jump. I ain't gonna jump shit without thinking about it. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
for sure.
No,
crash
fact.
out type shit.
But that's why I said what I said. Like, definitely no, I ain't finna, especially on my platform like this. Like, I'm not about to create no altercation or no.
I feel like you set the standard though, because this is your shit. It'd be different if they was on ESPN.
Right.
I
So
gotta
I'm
respect
a
ESPN.
check him in a way to where I
You
ain't trying
definitely
to
should've checked him. I don't think
indicate
it's a way
no.
around it.
Yeah,
no
this is my
fight
shit.
or
Now
nothing.
niggas
I
know
ain't
don't
for
even
nothing
come
like
on
that.
my shit on that. Nigga, don't even come in this motherfucker on.
And then
This
the
is my
rebuttal,
shit.
right? The rebuttal is really what it is. Like after what he
Yeah.
said, it's like it's like what you saying.
I think it's both
Oh.
got took out of con. I feel like SGA dad wasn't really like, oh, let me fuck your wife. I think
I
it was
don't
a
either.
joke.
I
It was
don't
like a
either.
joking with the guys type thing, like, oh, I can't
Yeah.
produce kids. And he was like, shit, I produce MVPs. But then he did say shit. I mean, it was just a lot. It was a lot going on. And
Saying I
it
can
was
help. Did he say I can help you out? Did he say that?
yeah, he said I
So
can help
that
you
right
out.
there would have like, all right, like I don't know how I'll do it because you don't know.
That's
if
how
he's
you would do
smart,
it. I
but,
feel like that's us. Like we just hit niggas. All right, good. Like that lets you know, like, all right, that's mine. Niggas would be like, oh, damn,
That's
my
chill.
fault.
Right.
You feel
But when
me?
he
That's
kept
fine.
laughing, he opened up the door to be like, oh,
facts. That's where you
cool.
fucked up.
But he probably thinking the same way, like,
Facts,
oh, let
he
me keep
did
going
kept
and get the
going.
views.
It
He
kept going
going.
off that. Yep, it kept
If
going.
niggas would
off
have
the
been like, all right,
laughter.
bro, chill out, not my wife type shit. He probably would be like, oh shit, my fault type shit. Because he said he called back and apologized. So he wasn't trying
Right.
to be on that. But I feel like the
Once you
after
get the
fact,
laughing and shit, you keep going.
you
Yeah.
keep going, talking about we go get views, nigga. Like, oh shit, that's like telling a drunk, that's like laughing at a drunk nigga at a barbecue. Everybody annoyed, you keep laughing at this nigga. He go keep
Right.
going. That he was steady going. Everybody cracking the fuck up. He like, oh shit, let me
He
keep
thinking
going.
shit cool whole
Yeah,
time.
let me
It's
get off
cool in
real
the
quick.
motherfucker. You feel me? So that's how I'm
Literally and
looking at it.
figuratively.
So
They was
that's how
already
it's like.
laughing too, so yeah, I get what
Yeah, I feel like you had that conversation. And Gil and them being messy, he went on today's shit and
And
responded
Gil,
to it.
you go to Gil, the most messiest
Trolling,
nigga,
messy motherfucker.
trolling.
That's what I said.
He
Now, if you would
probably
have
got off
handled it,
that motherfucker like he let that nigga say go.
yeah. So
Right.
if you handled
Because
it,
if that was me, nigga,
Because that's what he got on there, like nigga, like no, this me, like he done joined from his phone, like yeah, bro, I don't play that shit, bro.
From his phone, man.
Like Gil done added that nigga to the call, like to the show somehow from his fucking phone, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like it just looked bad because you responded on there when you could have, you know. That's why I'm like, I think the clip wouldn't have even mattered, but the fact that you, like, I found the clip from you talking about what you was gonna do, that made me go look up the clip of what happened.
Okay,
you feel me?
Facts.
But in a sense, if he apologized, I feel like you still. I mean, I get it. Now you want to be like, oh, it's my motherfucking wife. Fuck the apology. That you should have had that energy there.
Should have had that.
Feel me?
Yeah.
He probably
that
had
was
that
your
talk with his wife afterwards. Like you can't be letting him.
That's what he says. Like my wife watched this shit. Da da da.
You said what happened, mate?
He probably had that. Like his wife was probably watching the pod. Like you let him say that about you. Gotta check that shit.
That's
man.
some shit. That make a nigga get on there like niggas got me.
But
fucked up, bro.
that's what happened. That's what happened in real marriage. So I understand why he probably didn't say nothing. He was probably
That's
trying
probably
to
how
be
he got on
professional
Gil
and
shit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But he probably like now that my wife said something, I gotta. You feel me?
I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Some
The
Will
shit
Smith
weird,
shit.
Hopping on Gil shit made it worse, bro.
That's some Will Smith shit is crazy.
I'm off that, girl. I'm playing.
Man, Gil hopping on that.
So
then they followed it up.
Crazy.
Matter of fact, that's some Pike niggas. You heard the only Pike nigga in this motherfucker too, K, bro. So you guys think?
Nah, I don't claim Pike. Don't do that.
Oh shit, my fault.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, I don't.
Everybody raised in Pike.
Anybody
Town
I claim Lincoln. I claim New Augusta South.
That's
Lincoln.
Pike Town shit.
No.
You was a Red Devil at heart, nigga. Where you graduate from? Where your diploma say?
That's because I didn't want to stay.
Wait, you graduated from Pike?
That was a business decision.
This nigga graduated from Pike?
Yeah, cuz so I went to.
Damn, you got a ring and left, niggas?
Cause they held me back a year, cuz. I would have to stay an extra year if I stayed at Tinley.
Oh, if you stayed at Tinley be trying to hold niggas back.
You feel
bro.
me? So I executive decision. I'm like, I ain't trying to stay another year.
Like I do another year. Oh God, what? I be thinking about that shit though. Like, how y'all feel? Like, do y'all still be thinking about like, damn, if I go back to high school, like, damn.
Oh God, bro, I do. I play that shit back in my head.
What you mean?
Like, I feel like I would
like niggas be like thinking about that shit. Now let me turn the light on. Black the motherfucker got dark outside.
God, that's what I'm saying. But like, yeah, I feel like when you think about it, I would have definitely tried to run back to high school. Like, and I feel like if I would have did it, I probably would have went to a different college or maybe got a different look from another college somewhere else. But I mean, God.
So you coming back 5'3" or you coming back like 6'10"?
I'm trying to come back 7 foot, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
No, I was talking to Tiffany about that. I was like, damn, like, you feel me? I feel like a hard ass movie. That's kind of like the same thing it is, but like call it it's like the Fountain of Youth. You can go in there, but the only thing is when you come back, you don't have no memory of nobody. You feel me? You don't know shit. You just get a restart. So a lot of people like, I wish I can go back because now I know that. But like, would you really go back if you came back fresh with no knowledge of you a YN? You don't know nothing. You coming back in this generation?
Nah, I wouldn't want to.
You can't do that.
Or nothing like
I
that,
couldn't do that. Nah.
But like, I understand what you mean. Like, it's something I could think about, but I ultimately wouldn't go back or nothing.
I think thinking about it. Go ahead, Dion. No, you can go.
I was about to say I'm a true believer in everything happens for a reason. I think, of course, there's decisions that you made that you've been like, maybe if I would have went with the other decision, let's see what happens. But morally, you just be like, I go with life. Like, fuck it. Like, if it happens, it happens. I think truly my steps is ordered by God, and whatever step that I made, it was maybe the right direction. I'm a true believer in that type shit.
For sure. That's what I was thinking about. I don't know. I just be thinking. I thought about that. I was like, damn, that'd probably be a hard ass movie. Like, you just get a
movie, yeah.
Like even life though, but it make you think of like the logic of it. Like so many people be like, damn, if I could just go, I wish I would. Like all the OGs, the AAU after you lose it. If I was y'all niggas, if I was y'all age, boy, you feel me? And you really give niggas like, okay, here go your restart, and you grow up, but you don't have the knowledge of what you have. Like obviously, if we got the knowledge now, and I can go back and be one, I'm gonna be millionaire by 10, nigga. I'm already on TikTok. I'm holding the phone for my mom. Fuck having her record me. I'm. All of that, I know the hooping workouts.
Are you saying just go back to freshman year and then prior to freshman year?
No, restart life, like baby up.
Like
you get a whole new restart on life, but you don't have the knowledge. You don't know the people that you knew.
You fuck around and do the same shit.
That's the thing, though. That's the catch. You only get one restart.
Cause
Yeah,
you ain't got no memory. You just reborn again. You fucking just do the same shit over.
That's what I was saying. That's the hard thing about it. You don't have the knowledge, so it's like you reborn. You get a new start in life, like you talk about, but like now you still don't have the guidance. Like, do you really make different decisions? Do you really get to where you think you will be at if you had a restart? You feel me? Because a lot of people talk about that, but that was something I'd be just thinking about random shit. Random shit.
No, for the sake of the conversation, let's all just give one pivotal situation that happened in your life, your basketball career, just anything that you would try to like turn the clock back. Like, damn, maybe I wouldn't do that. I could go first. Shit, I say for me, shit, the first. What would I say? Shit, I can't go first. Shit, I just lost it.
I don't even know.
I know what you should say, Dion. I'm not gonna lie, but
don't. You been talking about the state championship?
I say it all the time.
Yeah,
I say it all the time.
It depends on what the ring is worth to somebody, though.
Yeah,
it depends on what the ring is worth.
I think I tackle on that, and I go first. I think the political side, when basketball, like we was like, I think in our era, I think. When basketball started to become like political and like who you know and all this other shit, all the social media shit came through when we got to high school, like our juniors, sophomore, even senior year, like towards the end of the shit, basically. And I didn't understand that shit. I didn't understand why this player was playing in front of me, why this player, and I hated that shit because they all about who they know or who knew them. The coach came from there, and like a lot of political shit gets involved when it comes to basketball in high school and shit like that. And I think I didn't handle that shit well. I think when that shit happened, that shit threw me off on a lot of shit because all I knew was get out there and play. I didn't know behind the scenes type shit.
No matter how hard you play, it don't even affect the decision.
That wasn't why I wasn't playing or why I got to play. Shit, it was everything else.
I can say that for sure as a coach because there's a lot of kids. I mean, kids go. I can say that as a coach, I do that sometimes. It's not the best thing to do. Like, it's some kids is on a different type of leash than these kids is on. Same thing how we talk about the Benedict Mathis shit. It's some kids that if they miss a practice before the game day, you kind of more lenient than like if the last nigga on the bench, like, all right, you really not playing now compared to your best player. You go, but all right, I'll sit you for 5-10 minutes. But when they come down to winning that game, I'm gonna play you. You feel me? And not rub kids the wrong way. So I definitely can feel that for sure. But I don't know, pivotal. That's all I feel like you said, I feel like everything that's made for you is made for you. Like, I could think back, like, I'd have made hella dumb decisions. I won't even say it's dumb. Like, I left Shortridge solely because I broke up with my girlfriend, and that got me to Addicts. But then, like, through Addicts, I met Mace. You feel me? I got to Bethesda. I met the Rashards. You feel me? I grew bonds with multiple different people that's still in my life to today. So it's hard to be like, what move did I really make that really, like, I would say something I regret would be being more attentive to like the school side of things. Like, I'm more of like a hands-on, so I never really want to, like, I'll go to class, but like I'm not really trying to tap into that. But like when it comes to like entrepreneur and shit and networking and shit, I can do that shit hands-on.
That shit grab me by the hook.
You feel me? Being hands-on, I can do that, but I feel like I should have. I like a big thing that I regret is talking to people and actually learning more, or even like right now, the most stubborn thing about me right now is that I refuse to go back to school. Like, without me going to school, I can't be an Indiana high school basketball coach. And simply off that, me not wanting to go back to school, I'm never going to fulfill that dream of even getting to college or NBA because of that. Or even simply like, well, that's the biggest thing. Like, not wanting to go back to school, not really wanting to go to like a trade school. Like, I don't really like school, but like if you put me in the field, I'm gonna work. Or if I'm working for myself and you show me, I'm gonna go get it. Like, you ain't gotta motivate me to hustle. I'm gonna do that. But the school part, I feel like that's something I took for granted. And you feel me? If even today, I'm still not going back to school, and I know that. But I feel like that's something I feel like I should have grew out of, because probably I was like 1 year out from Boyce. You feel me? A year left. Should have damn near already finished that shit online and had that shit, but I simply don't want it. So I feel like that's a big thing for me that's holding me back from making a lot of money, whether it's coaching, a college assistant,
Yeah, I need you to go back.
Feel me?
I need you to get in school. I got an assistant
Don't
job.
never say never.
I was about to say I need you to. I got an assistant job that I'm trying to fulfill off the back of your head coaching job.
Man,
in the
what? 'Cause
NBA.
I'm bringing it, but I feel like that's the same thing I feel though. It's so much shit. Like it's like it's coaches out here that I know don't got degrees. You feel me? But it be political. Like, okay, I know his dad.
Right, I know him. Yeah,
They hooked
that's when
up,
the
but
shit-
it's just
yeah.
like I don't even want to go pay another 10 grand to do online school, and you feel me? And I'm gonna make 10 grand back in 5 years trying to coach. Coaching
I
not
feel
paying a
you.
lot
I
unless you're at a
feel you.
professional
I feel
level.
you.
You feel me? So
No,
it's an
facts.
investment. I love it, but like, do I want to go back to school for it? Nah. Feel me?
I'm my
Okay.
my hot take on what I would have changed is probably choosing the colleges that I went to. I feel like because like I feel like college you're supposed to experience the college life as a young adult and get the college school experience. And at Boyce, I did not. I mean, Trinity was cool, but like I feel like if I would have explored, not even on the basketball side, but just like as my major, like all of that. Like I didn't take that really that serious. I was just so locked in with basketball and trying to make basketball my
priority.
route of like my priority. And like
Yeah,
it's kind of what Trey was saying too.
I
But
can
like
attest to that.
I didn't really care about school. I was just so locked in on basketball, bro. Like I didn't really I honestly didn't think to graduate, none of that. You feel me? So like I feel like I would go back, but it's gonna take a lot, like a lot, because
My mama's not even
I
worth
hate
it.
school, bro. Like y'all know, I was in school, in high school, sleeping in class, bro. Like I
Sleep.
can, my attention span ain't that good, bro. So like I
Left
can
pre-cal.
My attention span ain't that
Hey,
good.
ain't that good, bro?
3
Bro, it's like
days.
I'm like
My nigga was in pre-cal for 3 days.
you can't just get up in front of me and talk, cause I'm gonna fall asleep if you ain't talking about nothing that I
Oh
like.
my
You feel me?
God.
Like,
Nah,
it's
for
just
real.
crazy,
Oh
dog.
God.
That
Hey, it's
nigga.
crazy though. They just passed a new little school law about that shit. Like the way the teaching is about to be going now. I didn't look into it, but I seen it.
I feel
Attendance
like I
and
gotta
like
be
lesson
interacting with
plans
them,
and shit.
cuz.
Yeah, that shit gotta be different. Niggas waking niggas up
Mm.
at 6 a.m. and talking to me for an hour, bro. That shit went in one ear out the other. Now cram it. I can cram all that shit before class and pass the test, but nigga,
Mama.
don't ask me about week one, cuz niggas don't know.
I'll be in that motherfucker like this, cuz.
What?
In the
Nigga.
front row, nigga.
I was in
I-
college straight Netflix in the back row, furthest row away from the professor.
Man,
Don't ask me no
man.
questions.
My freshman year of college, shit, I had the morning workouts from 6 to 8, and then I chose a healthcare major, so I had lab and shit. Lab was for 3 hours, and I just, long story
But
short,
was it
I
hands on or was you listening though? Like getting like
both.
lecture?
It was lecture, and what you call it? Just know I was asleep for the 3 hours, and I
Oh,
just
yeah,
I
for
changed
sure.
my major.
He's trying to change my major. Yeah, nah.
I just couldn't.
They gotta change that shit. That shit ain't official. I feel like that's not even.
What?
Bro,
That
I
ain't
ain't
working.
working. Sleep. I learned that early in high school, bro. Having them 6 a.m. workouts wasn't for the. You feel me? You had to be strong, bro. Cause I'm sleep the first 2 periods. I ain't even gonna cap, cause like I'm going in.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Bro,
going in. Me and
Clark
Trey
had
were
us
going to
practicing in the
Spanish.
morning.
We were
Where you
going to
at?
Spanish.
Okay.
I'm about to say, bro, me and Lil Joe used to be slumped in the parking lot first period. About the first 30 minutes, I'm not gonna lie. I swear.
Nah, I'm
Y'all
not
was skipping
waking
first
up,
period,
cuz.
or y'all didn't have first period?
You said what?
Y'all was skipping first period, or y'all didn't have first period?
No, we had first period.
Oh,
But I was
damn.
in the car slumped like a motherfucker.
But I
Me
feel
and
like
Joe
Tinley
used
was a school. They like whoop niggas in the back with a ruler or something, bro.
Oh,
like
shit.
niggas
No,
in a paddle
no.
or something.
But
Bro,
what's
that's what
crazy,
Tinley
Tinley
get,
was not
bro.
like that. It wasn't,
Bro,
That shit
they
It
made
was
y'all
wasn't
niggas wear
like
them
that,
motherfucking
bro. They just stood on business.
They just
That
was
shit was
in
right.
fun, bro.
They standing on business. They
They stood
bringing
on
niggas back
business,
there with
but it
that
was
paddle,
fun,
boy.
bro. I'm telling you, that shit was the most
Bro,
funny
just
shit.
blink twice,
I
bro.
say Tinley the funniest school I ever went to.
Yeah,
Just-
No
funny
cap.
as shit. We got hella stories for
No
days.
cap.
Just
about
blink
that
twice,
one,
bro. If they was beating
You
y'all in the
had
back
to
room
though,
with a
bro,
paddle,
because
bro.
of that shit.
Blink
Yeah.
twice.
We
There's
ain't
the
gonna,
Nah,
we ain't
but,
gonna file no
ever.
lawsuit or nothing, but shit.
Nah, but like from my note, I'm gonna kind of, cause I can say the same thing about me just solely focus on basketball. That's my reasoning of keep going to school, this school to that school, even though I'm getting hurt, even though the cards I'm dealt, even though I ain't really in the school like that. I can say that, but I'm gonna go back to like a time, and this is when me and Dion was together. You probably know what I'm about to say in a sense by saying that, but like basically splitting our core up in terms of AAU basketball. Like going
that
into
broke
our
our heart.
freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that to say, oh, we could have got better exposure or we could have got whatever the case. I'm saying just in terms of breaking that bond we had, that was
Who
special.
left?
Like with
You
G3.
left?
So the story is when G3, like everybody know about G3 back in
Yeah, I know.
back in our time.
I
And
already
shit.
know this story.
So like 8th grade, shit cool. Feel me? I got the buzz. We on top in the city. 9th grade come around. You feel me? Coach like, all right, we gonna have an A and a B team.
They got sponsors, all kind of shit. Like
You
shit,
feel me?
like yeah,
Twisted
all
up
that
on
shit
us,
kicked
bro.
up.
And me personally, I'm like, so he proceeds to put me and Dion on the B team, and I'm like, first of all, I'm like, why the fuck are we even doing this A and B shit? First of all,
Yeah.
let's start there.
But then you been on there since 3rd grade though.
But
like,
then you saying us like we the niggas who
Weak link
started
or
this
something.
shit.
you
You
feel?
feel me? Like,
I'm like nigga, I'm what? Like come on,
Especially
everybody knows.
K. I know
That's
I
what I'm saying.
came late,
I'm like,
but
I'm
especially
ranked,
K.
I'm nationally ranked. I'm ranked in the state. I
Mm-hmm.
got all this interest. I got all that going on for me at this time. You talking about some B shit. So me being on my high horse at that time, and then Dion as well, because you feel me. So me and him just being together, like man, fuck what they talking about. We about to go. But looking at it now that I'm grown, it's like we could have stick that out and
Hell
could have.
no, you made the right decision, bro.
No, listen what I'm saying though. I'm saying like because you know, you shit change up all the time. Team shit change up all the time.
But
We
the
don't
way
know
we
if that
stuck
shit because that
together-
shit didn't. It wasn't even set in stone when we left. They still stick with one team. There was no. You feel me? I think they did for a little bit, but
How'd you find out you was on the
never,
B team if they never did it?
They put us in the group chat before the summer started.
No, I think they did try it, but like it didn't stick.
They didn't get the
You feel
player.
me? And
that
then they went
thought
from
was
different
gonna get.
circuits to other circuits. But I'm just talking about in terms of the brotherhood we had because we was on the court, off the court. Because I'm saying in terms of that, keeping that together, I feel like that's probably the only thing I'd be like, yeah, because it was tough for me being left.
Because
What's crazy
that was key.
is when you came to the Hoyas, they did that same shit with you.
Mm-hmm.
They did that shit to us.
That's what made me and Trey leave, kinda.
Well, that's what made me leave. I was there before you. I had been there since 6th grade.
See,
when y'all came, or the junior year when I left, like me and Dion, we ended up playing on NBA Select, but that's when I left. When y'all came and they tried to do the A and B with McKylan, Danielle, you, all y'all, they tried to throw me on a B team, and they had me fucked up. I'm gonna just keep it a bean. That's all the coaches I'm cool with to this day. LJ, Austin, all of them. I fuck with them. I wasn't going for that shit, bro. LJ. You feel me? Nigga, we built that shit going to nationals. You feel me? Going to nationals, competing, putting really a hood trench team competing, bro. Like niggas weren't doing that. Like, bro, niggas was trying to get us to go beat Teague, go play with King James, all of that, bro. Like, nigga, we wasn't going. We just wanted to play with each other. And then y'all come in and just bring niggas in that y'all feel like was, you feel me? No disrespect to you or Danya. Like, all y'all niggas was good hoopers. But to us, like, y'all bringing in niggas that y'all feel like is better than us. And we showed y'all niggas, like, it's like we can hoop. And it's our last summer. Y'all coming here on some A and B. Y'all go play in this tournament. They go play in all the main shit. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Shit, bro.
And I feel like we could have pushed the envelope too with our
core. I think
we started this shit.
Our camaraderie was like so different.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all was down there like 3rd grade. We was 6th grade all the way up to 17, 16 years old, bro. Niggas came in there and just slapped us in the face. Nigga put all these niggas in the face. You feel me? A slap. Y'all all came to the workout and shit. I'm like, what? Like, I brung Mace, but like, it's different. That's one nigga. I'm like, cool. I invited him into the family in a sense. You feel me? Like, cool. This is my nigga. Like, boom. They brung in 10 niggas that they was like, look, these niggas better than y'all. These the new niggas that get in the jerseys.
That's crazy.
Y'all wore the D1 Indiana jersey. Y'all wore the jerseys that was made for us. Nigga, are y'all crazy?
That was kind of tough. I know they was hurt. Like, I was more so on some just like I'm happy to be hooping. I ain't really give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie. But like,
I had me and my nigga Chris hot.
I know they was like really like they damn near hated y'all niggas. Keeping it a buck, like in practice, they was on that. They didn't really. You feel me?
What?
Like,
I try to fight
Trey,
Harbor.
You feel me? Like
LJ.
it got
Man.
personal. It got personal at a point. So like,
I'm not doing.
like me being there and watching that shit, I'm like, damn, this shit is actually crazy, bro. And then like, it was me actually seeing a business out of how
Yep, that's what I tell you when that's when all that stuff came out.
That was like a real life light switch for me. Like, okay, this you gotta really pay attention and be on your shit. Like that. That's what made me take going to Bethesda and that leap of faith. That made me like really lock in for real. Like I ain't even finna. You feel me? Like that's what made me.
You
Was
can't
like,
even
okay.
play with your future like that, bro. I feel like that's what niggas did,
trying to
bro.
get to college, and AAU is one of them stone steps that's gonna get the colleges to see your maximum potential. You can't really show that in high school ball. I mean, you like it's
unless you got
like,
the keys.
Yeah, unless you got the keys. So
Right.
it's like when you playing at AAU ball, you gotta play you know what I'm saying? You get the
at that time, offers was out the ass when we was playing.
Bro, like,
man,
AAU, offers was
that's what I'm saying. I'd have played niggas that play for Ohio State. Bro, we played OBC, bro. We played Ohio Basketball Club. Them niggas was crazy, bro.
Right.
We beat them niggas.
And they only 23.
Bro, beat them niggas.
They in the league right now.
Crazy, bro.
It's some crazy.
But I ain't gonna lie. That's what made me hate what's the name? McKylan, bro. Because they said Austin, it was between getting on the A and B team was between me and McKylan. And Austin told them McKylan was better than me, bro. And I was like, all right. So in the practices, nigga, I was
that's Micah's brother, right?
Nah, that's McKylan that went to Cecina.
I'm talking about Austin. Austin is Micah.
No,
that's Micah,
brother, right? That's Micah, brother.
That's
Micah.
Yeah, Austin,
Micah and
Austin. I know I heard
Josiah.
that, but I only know him from Micah. Yeah.
Yeah. But nah, that bro, like that's what we saying. It makes like the practices, like, bro, I'm fouling this, like I'm guarding, like we playing D, like we all go compete. I'm not trying to hurt niggas, but like, bro, you're not scoring on me, bro. And me and him are talk shit, but I'm just like, bro, like that shit pissing me off, bro. I didn't talk to Austin for a minute. We beat LJ that summer too. I think I don't know if DIU was there because that's what we played. We ended up playing G3 the next day in that one tournament at PAC.
What happened?
Remember we had played LJ. They came late as fuck. We ended up playing LJ and them. Mace, did you play with them too?
Yes, bro.
We played against them. Big Country was frying their ass. We beat them niggas. They had
NBA.
Well, we was on NBA Select. Remember the next day, remember he was like, remember we barely played. We played some decent minutes, but we barely played.
And was my vengeance run.
And then Brian was like, that nigga Brian was like, yeah, somebody told us y'all two were leaving, so I didn't want to play you guys. I'm like, bro, he go to book. I feel like all of that kind of just showed like he go to BS leading up to college. So in a way, bro, it's like in that time it was the switch of like the ultimate bullshit in basketball.
That's why I said, that's why I said
that
was the biggest summer of just
change in my life. I did not understand that shit.
Like took us under their wings for real though, and like helped us like.
Nah, shout out to Richards. Oh my
mama. I fuck with the Richards heavy. Shout out to Coach, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Boys coach, I know we speak on boys. That's our personal situation, how we feel. Feel me? But I fuck with Coach Mike. He texts me daily.
You don't need
to. He texts me. He texts me daily. If my phone went dead, I show. I show Mace too. I feel like at the same time,
text him personal and say that shit.
I do. But at the same time, like as a coach, I understand. But because when you don't know what you have, it's hard to coach it. You feel me?
And that's a fucking problem, bro.
When you have a system in mind or like what works better, and that's why I say like I always talk about like I don't think I always spin it back to the Pacers and bit, but like I don't think he like is a great fit of what they do. And I think we wasn't a good fit of what he wanted to be, like his look on basketball. Like, yes, we can make plays, we can play, but did we fit what he wanted to do?
Yes.
Or how he looked at certain
shit? If he wanted to win games, we fit.
Yeah, win games. Yeah, like we can win games, but like when it come down to like, oh, I know Jacob Shaw's gonna do exactly what the fuck I tell him to do every motherfucking time. Trey might cross over a few times. Trey might turn it over. He makes my turn it over. But that's how we play. We play.
But Trey, you can't admit. I love Trey to death, but was he not a loose cannon?
Trey was a motherfucking. He was worse than loose. He was the first crash out I've seen in real life.
So that's why I don't get a benefit of doubt. When you think of Bailey, was he not a loose cannon?
Bailey, but at the same time, Bailey was
not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. None of these are
not in a bad way. No, not in a bad way. But Bailey,
Bailey
is the all-time. You gotta think Bailey like Michael Jordan, Jesus in there. He's the all-time leading scorer. So it's always gonna be hard to argue.
No, I'm just talking about like just
feel me? Same with Tyler.
Like, what he wanted.
But them niggas was loose cannons. They did shoot bonehead. They do the same shit we did, but because he see the vision of they do what I want. They leash is different. Like we talk about with Alicia Benedict. Like, oh damn, Trey turned it over twice. D Mace throw a new look. Even though D Mace might have just got 3 steals, he turned it over. True. It's like, oh hell,
nah,
that's
you
feel me?
Yeah,
so it's
but
different.
At some point, when you 3 and 15, do shit change?
That's what I was gonna say,
bro.
Because we was winning. We was winning when niggas wasn't playing, bro. We was winning. That's why I was saying the Benedict shit, because I remember specifically when Bailey got suspended and we won them 3 games and you and Brody was the front runner. I was hooping, you was hooping, he came back, and then boom, minutes go back down. Like, damn, to me,
I think we went on a 10-game losing streak.
Yeah, I mean, shit just went back downhill from there. We start losing the niggas that wasn't better than the last.
Bailey should have been he's a good player,
but he's good though. He's like the best worst player I ever played with.
Like, not controlled.
He should have been controlled.
He should have been controlled though. Like,
yeah.
Like, okay, he could even been our guy or whatever the case, but the way he just handled it, it wasn't smart coaching, I would say.
Yeah,
from a coaching standpoint, I see it, and it wasn't right, but I can see why. Like, in a sense, like from us, some players will never understand it because we don't control that part. We can only control what we do on the floor. You feel me? So from us, it's like,
bro,
damn,
all 4 of us was there.
And what Kevin, I mean, because that's the thing, you gotta go all black. I don't even matter, bro. Like, I love Brody. I loved hooping with Brody. Brody wasn't selfish. He just hooped. That's why I fucked with Brody so much. Same with Tyler.
Brody had a lot of chemistry. Like, I was.
Yeah, I fuck with all of them still to this day. They message me, bro. They slide up. I think Sam K.
Nah, I talk to Nick all the time. Shout out to Nick, man.
Shout out Nick.
Yeah, I'm not fucking
all
with
of
Nick.
them actually, literally, all of them hit me up the other day. On my
Nick be watching the pod. Nick be watching.
Shout out to Nick.
Shout out Nick. But that experience, we'll never understand it coming from a player side. That's why I say, like, a lot of decision is made off emotion. That's why I say, like, maybe Benedict do bounce, even though it's not the right thing. But like, damn, fuck this. Like, you feel me? The inconsistency. That's why I compare y'all to, because I could see the same. Like, okay, you don't want to play me, nigga. When you put me on the floor, I'm about to go. Nigga, I'm going to go. And now when I got 10 points in 4 minutes and we lose this motherfucking game, guess what everybody going to say? Why the fuck didn't Benedict play more? Why is he the only nigga on the sheet plus 6?
What Mathern is, he's getting paid millions to sit on.
Yeah, we wasn't making shit. We was getting stressed out.
I wasn't making shit, so my attitude was different for sure.
Man, what? But that's what I was saying. We was getting like one game I start, next game apparently.
We talking about niggas working third shift.
Trey, Shaw, all these niggas is better than me. I don't play
the game. Shit,
the shit was crazy, bro.
The whole game. Shit, I could have.
Bro, I remember you took your shoes off on the bench.
I did that in high. I did that. Look,
this nigga did, bro.
I grew up.
Look, Dion had the stankiest motherfucker.
Bro, look,
Dion would be horrible for NIL right now.
I learned playing basketball outside in the court, nigga. That's how I played. That's my roots, nigga. When you tell me I can't go out there and play over some nigga that's not better than me for a fact, that you can't find no time for me, or I play a whole game and then I don't play the next game, or even that Warren case, I play one game and don't play the next 6. Like, that shit don't, like, that never set well to me. I've never knew what it was like not to play. That's like taking the game away from me. It's like, hold on, like, this nigga got power. Like,
is he cool?
He just gonna like send me. Like, fuck is wrong with him?
I
like in my head, that's just how I was. That's how I was wired. I didn't know what the bench was like mentally. Now,
me neither. My mind never said
that's
bench.
Different. My mind never said let's go to the bench. I don't give a fuck. I made 8 layups. My mind was never like, yeah, well, let's go sit down. Hell no.
Never. But I think that was the biggest part of learning that shit. Like, learning that it no longer mattered who was the better player, bro. That shit didn't matter no more. Like, I think that was the biggest thing. Like, it wasn't even like, okay, I'm better than him. I knew that. They damn near know that. Like, they know that. It's not like niggas was out playing me in practice. It wasn't none of that. It was more like, that's what I said, come down to the coaching. Like, that's what it came down. Some coaches don't, like, it's a few niggas out of coach that's, you better than this nigga. But honestly, bro, I'm done there putting him in this position before you, because you don't listen to what the fuck I even say. So you can be better. I think that's the biggest thing with a lot of the basketball players now is that I'm so talented, and that shit don't matter no more. Like same thing. Like you look at the Team USA shit. Jaylen Brown, you talented, but you don't bring what we needed or what I want to do. So I'm gonna take a Derek White because we need somebody to defend and play that role. So no, it no longer matter who's the better player available or who's the best player on my team. It's who can run what we execute what we trying to do better. And I think that's what we was learning that shit in real time. But at that time, me not going through this shit in life, you don't really think about that. You just like, we just like, what the fuck going on? Like we was real life stressing. Like we all live together. Like what the fuck?
I'm telling you, I'm hurt, nigga. My heart hurt, nigga.
I ain't never been bitch, bro. Even when I first got there, I was playing crazy minutes when I first got there. I was playing like 25 minutes a night. We was losing. I was playing. I don't give a fuck if we was winning because, like, once I've seen what our team had, like, we wasn't gonna win too many games, but we damn near did though. It was fun. But I'm like, boom, I come back, and then now, boom, okay, cool. I'm playing, then I'm not playing. But I was hurt a lot too, so it was like I don't know. I wasn't hurt all the time, but like I'll have to miss my ankle. And I come back, I have to fight back and get minutes. And then Trey was good. Jacob wasn't better than me. I don't give a fuck if you watched the powder. You was not better than me, nigga. And then Mace is Mace. Me and my nigga Mace gonna go at it. Whoever we both gonna say we better. It don't matter. I'm not gonna say he better. I'm better. You ask me, I'm better. You ask him, he better. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I know what I get out of Mace. I could be on the floor with Mace. I don't care. We competed against each other every day, but it was just the sense of like, nigga, I'd have came all the way to the game. Nigga, we'd have drove all the way to North Carolina.
I think about all that shit.
And then, nigga, I didn't even get in. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Like, y'all gotta think for me, too. Like, with the Michigan trip, like, with that shit. Like,
oh, your dad came, cuz.
Like, no, we got a game in Michigan. It's my pop's birthday, folks. And the coach is asking me, your parents coming to the game?
All right.
Hey,
he doing me like this though, cuz like he dead ass. I'm on that motherfucker like bitch ass. I was like,
oh my god,
like if you would have seen like felt me, bro, I was damn near steaming. Like, what are you doing? I swear I didn't even leave with y'all. I was ready to quit, bro. I was ready to pack it up and get back to that.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
he told you to pray, bro. That's the
I don't think nobody talking.
Yeah, like, bro, like that's why I'm saying, like, I regret going to Boys all in all, folks. Like,
that nigga said pray.
You feel me? I could have did so much.
Oh my god, bro. Nah, oh god, he told me that shit too. I cut that shit quick. But that's the thing though, Coach Mike, I fuck with him because I be being real with the nigga. Like, I ain't gonna fake it to you, bro. You feel me? And I feel like you gonna respect me more, bro. But like, when he texts me that shit, like, oh yeah, just keep praying, stay in the word. I'm like, look, cuz this shit ain't got nothing to do with God, bro. Like, let me know what I need to do, or I'm not coming back after Thanksgiving break, bro. Like, what the fuck?
That's what let me know that coaching in basketball was not for him. Like,
oh my,
I can't be a part of.
That's what I said. That's
but I can't be mad though. He did recruit. He recruited me from 2 different schools too. So I fuck with Coach Mike. I fuck with him too because off the court too, he was genuine. Off the court though, he was genuine.
2 places, and you still sat me on the fucking bench.
Well, he got the job at Boyce and left that school, so he recruited me to there. But he it's like you said, coaching. I mean, I wouldn't say he a bad coach. He's not a bad coach. A lot of the shit he do, I run and do as well.
He didn't have no help, no staff.
I don't coach, staff. I don't have staff either in prep. Now, granted, I don't have staff help in prep, but it's a lot. I think it's a lot on that level. It's a lot to be a college coach with no assistants, bro. That's insane for one.
He was more than just a coach too. He was the athletic director, like a whole bunch.
That's most coaches.
That
though,
means you did your fucking homework and you still didn't come with the conclusion that I only won 2 games in the last 5 years.
But the biggest thing is like, though, I ain't gonna lie to them. A lot of parents do this to me in AAU and in prep. It's like my parents showed up, I should play. Like that shit. Sometimes, like I get it. Your parents showed up. Like that's cool, nigga. But like, for me, I can't speak on him. I don't know his thought process. I'm just speaking from my, like, you feel me? You niggas miss practice. You don't do well in practice. Like a parent showing up isn't a pass for you to play. Like,
Facts.
Yeah,
oh
if
shit.
you one of them,
Yeah,
Facts.
if you're doing that,
Yeah,
then you
but if
kissing
you-
ass for
yeah.
everybody. Then you not really running. So
I
I
do
don't
too.
like I'm not taking his side. I'm saying because I don't know why the fuck I didn't play. I barely played that game too. We came back. I was on the floor when we came back, and I got subbed out for the rest of the game.
But like honestly, like do y'all feel for me though? Like was I fucked up for the way I felt?
No, you was going through it, bro. You was
No,
going.
because I
you was
felt
going
the
through it.
same way, and I played. I just didn't play enough.
Oh, mama, I felt the same way too. Like I was getting swung. I was getting moved around.
I played a little bit the game. I think before was it the day before or the day
Yeah,
before?
we played two games that weekend.
I played them games, folks, and I didn't do bad. Like I was, I think I did cool. Like I
had 5 turnovers, 3 assists.
Nah, hell nah, bitch. You got me fucked up. Hell nah, hold on, bitch.
Oh, nah, you would do some drunk shit sometimes. So that's why I'm like,
college highlights with this
like,
episode.
bro, I don't know, bro. It was just
yeah, we do gotta get a pod mixtape college. We did bust Simmons' ass. That's my nigga KJ definitely scored his first college basket versus Simmons.
I still got that in my phone.
First
college
basketball, boys.
But bro, it's like it's just hard. I think, like I said, us going through that in that moment, like we didn't even know the transition of where basketball was going.
Yeah.
And that shit was just fucking with us, bro. And that shit kind of took that shit. That was really when I left, boys, I really was like, that's why I be like, I'm retired. It's like, even though I didn't do shit, I didn't go to pros, but I feel like I gave so much to basketball, bro. Like I don't even see the need to even go.
Work, folks. Like,
real work. That's what I'm saying. Like the niggas now, like yes, y'all niggas is good, bro. Even like no, not to my nigga Joe Rush, Joe Rock. My nigga wasn't playing when he played with us, bro. He wasn't playing. He was coming off the bench. We was cheering Joe on the bench. He was getting in blowouts. So a lot of niggas is good, like y'all good, great now, bro. But like when that shit mattered, bro, I lived and died this shit and bust my ass so much, bro. Now I don't even want to go to a run. And
think that's
you know what I mean? Like it's like that shit. Like I don't even want to I don't give a fuck if I get big. Like I want to eat. I want to relax, bro. I stress so much with that shit every year, every game. Nigga having to go to school, keep a certain GPA just to try to play and not even play. Pay for that shit. Like I had to pay for a crib and a car and nigga come back, nigga work overnight, drive in the morning, come ref to pay the bill, bro. It was a lot. So now it's like, cool. I love basketball. I coach it, but like, nigga trying to link out of LA Fitness just to get up and down. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Like, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah, just to touch on that Warren story. I know y'all mentioned it. Yeah, and I think the biggest thing about that situation, it was real rocky. We went the whole summer, like I said, played well. Everybody like shit. Hey, Deion starting shit at this point. He just got here, but he should start. And that's just what the vibes was in the summer. And I think Joe, and ironically, Joe had came over. He had came over to Warren. He played football. And I think just when the season got close, they put in that touch. They like, I think at the time also Joe Dad was on the coaching staff. I'm not saying that played a part in anything at all, but they came over basically. And now I just got the word like, hey, Joe coming. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but we trying to get Joe in here, and y'all pretty much play the same position in a sense. So boom. So shit goes on, and practices start. Shit, we back working out. We still playing 5-on-5. Shit going well. And then boom, Coach Byers at the time, he gets to playing with my mind like I'm going practices, I'm not getting in. He like Deion didn't ask to get in, and it just multitude of shit, like just playing with my mind. And at the time, like we said, shit was changing. That's when all the political shit going in. So I'm just getting shitty. I'm shitty whole practice every day. I'm having the best time of my life. Cause shout out to Warren. That's where I ended up graduating from. I love that school. And like at school, I'm just so happy. It's like when I got to practice, it was like the worst day of my life.
Oh, bro, fucked up
when
basketball, bro.
It was just different when practice started.
It stopped being fun, bro.
Facts. And then shit just gradually started shifting. And then I got word from Kush was like, yeah, coach told me like he's trying to check your mind. He's trying to see if you here and here. And it just wasn't happening with everybody else.
Right.
So by the time the season came, of course they went with Joe. Joe started. And at the time, I want to say the biggest thing about that team, we was in the summer. We was together. Everything. We had one fucking goal. We had one fuck goal, and that's to win state. We already knew like the shit that we put together and everything in that locker room was everything we fucking needed to do what we needed to do. So by the time we faced Tech the first game, I think I had 4 points, couple assists. I threw a dime to somebody, dunked this shit. Like shit was cool.
Oh God, I was about to say that. I think I played Tech first game. I was about to say that shit. I remember that shit.
Yep. And like I said, they went with Joe. And then boom, they played. I think we played like 6 games after that. I think I sat the bench the whole time. And this is my senior year. I'm coming off Bethesda. I think we won the most game they won in 10 years. And I'm averaging, my averages is up. Shit,
I don't think you should have left. You know that.
I'm on the high.
You know how I feel.
Look, I'm on the high, but I had one goal in life. Is to win that state championship. Now, if shit went the way that it started in the summer, that might have been the best decision I ever made in my life. But how it ended up, it was completely different than how it started.
Right.
And that's what ended up happening. Because everything I endured to get to the season was completely shifted than what I did in the summer type shit. So when those 6 games, yep, and when those 6, I'm up 5 a.m. All that, I'm invested, bro. And when those 6 games went past, it was just like a smack in the face. Like I wasn't involved no more. Basketball was getting took away from me. Like I went through so many fucking emotions. That's why I would never regret that shit, because the toll that it took on my life, my mental, and all that. It was just like a feeling I never felt before.
You have to fight. I feel like if you would have played a role. Now, like I say, it's always hard to see the bigger picture because them niggas did go on to win state and everything. But I think, and that happening though, them being on that run, that was the opportunity for you to get a scholarship. I think Dean went D1, like niggas got looks, Kush got to school. Everybody that played because of that generational run, it was more eyes, and that kind of in a sense. That opportunity was taken away even from you because it was some young people that was playing too.
But facts, you think about me in that position at that time, I felt like I should have been out there. I don't give a fuck about who's who's
you
what
definitely
at
could have
that
been
time.
Used. That's the thing. You could have been used.
I could have been used. The whole world telling me I just got to Warren, and half the fan base like, why the fuck? Well,
and that's what it be on my mom. Like, people never, bro. You never understand it, bro. And sometimes, like, when coaches get put in those situations, bro, they try to find a reason to not play a nigga rather than trying to explain to you why you not playing. Like, in a sense, like, that's what I'm saying. For me, coaching, it's easier for me to be like, all right, you didn't come to practice. Nigga, practice started 5 minutes ago. You didn't die. Like, find this shit a reason to not play somebody than to be able to explain why we're not playing you, in a sense. Like, even though I feel like I'm the most fair coach. You feel me? Niggas miss practice. I'll let niggas play. You feel me? We'll handle that in practice. But in a sense, a lot of coaches is doing that now where they killing people and they just bury like, oh, you ain't doing this. You trying to find a reason to not play me because you don't have a reason on why you're not doing it. Rather it's because you know this person or I don't know what the agenda may be, but a lot of coaches is doing that nowadays.
And that same shit happened to me that coach did, Mike did to you. That nigga looked on the bench. He looked at the sophomore. He went with a sophomore, I think Jameson. I'll never forget, Jameson Smith. It was a freshman or sophomore at the time. Nigga said, Jameson, go.
What he did with me though, cuz
I'm like, hold on.
He looked at me and went Chris Duck, folk. I'm like, get the fuck.
Nah, bro.
It was either Chris or Nick, bro. It was one.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I seen Chris Duck in like 3 games in my entire college career, cuz that nigga's a
say who was it? Damn,
bro, that nigga the Pat Bev of practice, bro. Pat Bev, cuz he fouling. Bro, I remember I was so sick when Mace got hurt, bro. I said, damn, Jacob Andy Mace sick. Matter of fact, no, it was you was sick or hurt or something. I had to go against. Remember, I had to go up against Jacob Shaw and Chris Duck in practice, bro. Chris Duck fouling like a mother, bro, fouling. And coach, like McCarty knew it was a fight. Like, he blow the whistle, but he like, bro, what? I didn't foul him. I'm like, cuz, you just grabbed my whole foot, nigga. You just tackled me, cuz. Like, what do you own, bro? That was the hardest week of mine. And I give it off, hats off. He play hard, bro. Play hard as hell. He just not there. You ain't got the talent, but you play hard as hell. So it was one of the hardest week of practices because the nigga was a tryhard, and then having to face Jacob too, and I'm dinner out of shape. I'm like, bro, what type of fucking gauntlet shit is this, bro? But they was still losing. But like, bro, it's like, damn, cuz niggas is cool, like relax, and they just too tryhards, bro. They just trying to get minutes and shit. I don't know what niggas was on, bro.
I didn't. Them niggas never bothered me. But
Yeah, you don't know who that is, though. Okay, I think he left right before you got there.
Right before you got there. But
Okay.
all that with me, cause it was just like, bro, what are you like? You did all that
To not play.
before the game to not even. You feel me? Like what? That's what threw me off. And then it's like, what am I even here for now at this point? Cause like I'm better than all this.
He coming,
Like,
right? All right, bet.
Do you know who I am? Bro? Right?
Bet.
Okay,
You're
like,
right in the
alright.
crowd. Yes.
Were they okay? No, nigga.
Front row.
Like,
I remember your dad walked over there and talked to him, bro.
Oh,
you had
my
that same look. You look like, yeah.
Nah, Pops had to have a conversation after
No,
that.
for sure.
Pops can't do that shit. That shit out of pocket, bro. But last thing before we get out of here, man. WNBA scuffles. Is this good or bad for their sport? Are they competing or are they overdoing it, bro? Like, obviously, we had the Caitlin Clark situation, I think, yesterday.
and they damn near overdid it with her, cause I ain't gonna care.
They bumped her.
As quiet as it's kept, bro. Double C, she a fucking shit talker. She's
Talk
a shit
crazy.
talker.
She
She's
talk
a
crazy.
shit
He's
talker.
earned it.
No, I'm saying like.
I mean, though, you can't. You talking
she
shit in
on that.
ass. I'm gonna have to. knock
Yeah, I mean,
your ass,
it
too.
get to a point. It get to a point because that's how they be. That's how a lot of people get towards Dion.
Like, think about it. Somebody busting
Oh, my
your
mama.
ass and they talking
Niggas be ready to
shit.
fight. They be
Like,
ready
they
to
ready
fight.
to
Okay,
bump.
but she no. Don't compare that. Dion provokes. She ain't
I'm a
provoking.
provoker.
She
She's a
provoking.
provoker.
She
I
busting
think that's
ass.
a provoker.
That's not provoking. That's
Yeah.
just me.
What?
That's
What you gonna do to
anybody.
me? What you gonna do to me? Motherfucker, like, all right, watch this, bitch.
No.
Watch this.
See,
Come
that's
down here for
one
this rebound. I'm
moment.
about to knock you
That's
motherfucker
one
ass.
moment, bro. They face to face. She can do that face to face.
Nah, you can't
on
do
that type
shit.
time.
I don't give a fuck what your talent is. You
Nah, I
can't
ain't
do
gonna
shit.
lie.
You talk
Dion-
shit,
Dion
back that
got
shit up.
ripped, like,
Nah,
Dion
Dion
got
talk crazy.
ripped
She
on
talk
regular-
crazy too, though.
No,
And
but
it's
you
because
got-
she don't
but
care,
it's a
bro.
certain-
She not
it's a
starting
certain-
it though.
Bro, it's 'cause she don't care, bro.
No. It's
I
a
don't think
certain level with that shit, bro. That nigga Dion got that shit mastered.
Oh yeah.
Caitlin
That's
Clark-
both of them. They
He
got
did-
that
no,
shit
no,
to the
Dion-
max.
no.
Dion does it out of thin air. We could be
It's like-
fucking losing by 30.
That's cool
Still
though.
do this shit.
That's cool though, because that's what they do. But I'm saying, like, I think I tell people this all the time, bro. The worst thing, I swear to God, everybody hate. If I'm lying, I'm dying, bro. The worst thing is a white motherfucker that can hoop and got swagger and talking shit, cause you want to beat his ass. If the nigga white, he's shifty and he can hoop, bro. You no longer can punk the nigga, bro. It's up. He gonna talk crazy. You gonna want to beat his like, all right, I bet you can't fight, cuz. And I think that's what it is with Caitlin. She hits shots and get the putting her tongue out, doing all this crazy shit. Motherfuckers like, all right, we 1-9. Bet. Watch this. Niggas don't give a fuck. They
Crash
finna
out.
bump.
But
They crash out.
Hey, the
Crash out.
craziest part about
That's
it,
they
this
fault.
time it was
Yeah, it's their fault.
I'm
It
busting
was
your
white
ass.
on white
fuck.
crime.
Yeah, it's white on white like a
Bro, it
motherfucker.
was
But I'm
all
saying,
them, bro. It was like 4
y'all-
5 of them though. Cause-
oh, bro, y'all all been in the AAU game. You
Oh
getting
my
your ass
God.
beat.
Nah,
You just
shout
like, all
out
right,
to
fuck
Sophie
it.
though.
Yeah, Sophie, like, fuck it. You the money maker. Let me crash out. You don't even take no fine. But Caitlin probably paid them little
She
fines.
got some
Shit, probably
steppers
like,
on her team, nigga.
that shit $25 in fines. They cool, bro. They ain't worried about that shit. But I fuck with it, bro. I think they could. Some shit do be dragging. Like Chick did pull Angel Reese braid. You done her tour shit out her scalp. That's overdoing
Yeah,
it.
they
That's
said they gave her
overwhooping.
a $25 fine.
Yeah, it was $25. You might as well crash out.
They did
They
ask
fucked
the
up.
25, cuz like get the
It was a joke, cuz it's
Nah,
a
it's a
joke.
joke.
It's a
Okay.
joke.
But
It's a
but
joke.
I don't know how much that shit. I don't be knowing when they be playing. They be playing at random times, bro. It'd be like 3:00 in the afternoon on a Thursday. I don't know why the fuck they playing at 3:00 on a Thursday.
All right.
But yesterday they played at like 5, cuz 3, 4, 5
That
on
nigga
the-
said 3:00 on the thing.
on the Tuesday.
Talk on a Thursday.
playing at
Fever
5.
Diabolical.
Yeah,
Oh,
nigga,
God.
NBA
Bro, the
come
fever,
on.
bro. I be seeing it, but I be downtown, bro. It be an event downtown when they
Bro,
playing.
ain't
cuz.
nobody
No,
tuning into
bro,
that.
I done
Let a
been
motherfucker
to
Ain't
get
tuning into
choked.
what?
trip.
Yeah, bro.
I've
No,
been
don't
to
tune
Fever
numbers.
game sold out.
At a
Go
big-
check the numbers,
Yeah.
cuz. They get
Fever
millions.
game sold out.
They get
Millions
millions of views. Please
Yeah.
go look. Go
Yeah,
look.
Fever game sold out.
That's cool. Look, I'm telling you now, cuz
She
playing
pushing
at
the
3,
envelope,
4,
bro.
5
Yeah.
p.m. on a Tuesday, cuz look. Niggas ain't watching. I didn't know they was playing until I seen the chick
Bro,
bump
they
Caitlin
only
on
I'm
the
do
floor.
telling you,
they
bro,
only
go
do
look
that
at
on
the-
the
I ain't
weekend,
doing
bro.
no homework because that's the thing. I don't even know. I wouldn't even Where?
They only play on the
But
weekend.
It wasn't a
telling you
Billboard
They
poster or
only
nothing.
do that on the weekend, bro.
Look
just
at it like
the
this, bro.
NBA.
Kalen Collins got injured, bro. All the ticket sales went down. All the viewership went down.
And then
When he got
I do
injured.
believe in the Kalen hype. I'm not saying they not worthy. I'm just saying they was playing at like 4-5 p.m. yesterday.
But
And
niggas
I didn't know they
tuned
was
in,
playing until I seen motherfucker knocked her on the floor, and then I looked up, people was bumping. I'm like, damn, let me tune in. What the fuck going on? And then Caitlyn got it to 20 and start talking shit. Once it got to 20, like, yeah, the fuck wrong with y'all,
that's
man?
the face of the
Feel
league,
me?
bro. Better not
That's
touch,
bringing the views. That made me look. I'm not just go tune in, but I seen motherfuckers.
better
bumping.
not
I'm
touch
like,
the
oh,
face
shit.
of the league, nigga.
Man, yeah,
Yeah,
they
face
supposed to have
of
them
the
steppers.
league,
Little
bro.
Sophie. Is that who be going to the games with her and shit, send courtside and
Yeah,
shit?
Cunningham. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she
That
ready to
shit's
crash
funny.
out by her shorty. Caitlyn gonna make sure. Now what she doing is making sure she got a contract every year. When the money run out, Caitlyn gonna be like, "Hey, motherfucker need to play." That's who. Come
They
on.
locked in.
Mhm.
What? Yeah, motherfucker swing on me. She crashing out. I need my crash out. That's the nicest, bro. Now, granted, I don't know how good the chick is. I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't know
Nah,
how good
Sophie
she is.
good too though. She's
Yeah,
good.
Okay. She
She's
might be
actually
good.
good.
The
too.
whole
I don't know.
roster,
That's
the whole roster, but I ain't gonna.
They
we gotta-
pretty good.
So back to back, Pacers went to the finals. The Fever on their way.
I gotta see some
Contenders.
more.
They beat the only undefeated team. I seen
They
that.
contend-
I
they
seen that. I
definitely
seen
contend.
Yeah,
that.
but they didn't have
I
they didn't have Jones. They the big guard.
Definitely
I mean, the big
contenders.
girl.
Okay. Definitely contender. See, I gotta tap in when NBA over. I'm gonna start tapping into all types of shit. I've been watching baseball
telling
and
you.
shit on. It's been
You
all
walk
types
on
of random
baseball,
shit.
you fuck around, be stuck in a chair all night.
Man, I've been playing MLB The Show on God in the front room right now, cause I got so wore out on 2K and everything else, bro. But man, it's been a good pod.
Been a great pod.
Shout out to the viewers. I see y'all in the top left corner, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us. We gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. We gonna try to get on here more consistent. We might have days where we do what's the shit recaps of the game. So tomorrow night gonna be a full recap, just Pacer shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Other open days, we just going all in on the world, whatever's going on, whatever's popping. You feel me? Get our face out here more, get some more clips going. You feel me? Just put ourselves out there. So appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all boys for jumping on last minute.
Make sure y'all freaking subscribe, bro.
Make sure y'all subscribe, tap in,
Yeah,
man.
to end the pod, who y'all got winning tomorrow?
Hey,
Call it.
Come on, cuz.
this shit over. I seen Hallie did say, he said, I'm gonna do all I can, but I think for a business decision, no.
Send him out. I
Yeah.
got Pacers for sure. That's
I got
Because the
Pacers.
calf is too
I
close
got
to the calf is close to the Achilles, bro.
I
That
think
shit,
we're gonna be prepared for either scenario.
either or. I think that's what I'm saying. And it'll be a good ass show, whether y'all win or lose, to see how other niggas play. Because then that shows you if niggas is worthy of not getting shipped out. Shit, show me what you can do. Come on,
yeah.
That's a good point.
This shipment game.
you feel me?
Let's get it.
Show
That's
me
a good
who ain't
point.
getting shipped. Niggas can have
Shipment
y'all
game
have-
is crazy.
Yeah,
Shipment
shipment
game.
game, bro. Shipment game. Who leaving for KD? Cuz this y'all opportunity right now.
See, that's why I leave early. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all, man. Tell you appreciate
All right,
y'all, boys.
boys.
Now
Love
shout
y'all.
out to Player Romance. Subscribe.
For sure.